No. All right, Dad.
Aye.
How you doing, geezer?
I am doing grand, mate. I'm doing grand.
Ebenezer geezer. Hey,
How
what
was
you
one's
like?
health this morning?
Yeah, I told him I shouldn't have done it, but after that loss yesterday, and then obviously getting that win after, I told John. Oh, he was like, it's just me. It's just my luck. It's like, it's like he's got nothing to do with you, mate. He said, the markets don't even know you exist.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
that's it.
But it was just funny, his reaction.
Oh.
Because I ended up, I was still down for the day, only $98. It's better than 380. Oh, come on, Ray. Why you do this to me? Oh, it was just funny, his reaction when I told him. He was like, you're joking. I was like, if you stayed on literally 5 minutes, you would have grabbed that trade with us. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is. I love what's happening. Have you seen price coming down? Here he is, the golden goose. Speak of the devil.
Goosey Gander.
You're on mute, John. Yeah, you are.
I was just auto signing.
Yeah. How are you doing, John?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just hoping that today is actually going to be I'm going to actually recuperate some loss.
Well,
from this week.
Like I said yesterday, if you literally stayed on 5 minutes on the school, we grabbed a cork.
I told you, I have told you, it's something about me being in here that stops trades from happening. And as soon as I leave, a trade pops up.
It's not you, mate. I was about to pop up. It was Dan who identified it, really. He was like,
Dan identified a trade and told you.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
I made up for it.
We must be living in a different world.
I know. And then he made me like thank him and that, and I was like, what? Every morning, my camera's like not coming on.
I saw a nice trade a minute ago, but not great.
Well, we're going to do a quick top down because it looks really nice today. Price have come down on gold and NAS, so I really do like the drops. So yeah, we're going to have a look.
1 hour's had a nice grab on gold, but problem is that the 2 hours closed bearish, and I don't like that. They could easily just like pull back and come and fill the range.
I mean, the daily's already flipped and come down and give itself a bigger.
That's pushed up first, like pretty much pushed up more so, hasn't it? And then come back down, hasn't it?
Give itself a bigger bottom wick and then flipped back bullish again, and now it's probably going to flip bearish again. So it's messing, but I think it might come back up. Like, to be fair, it's this hour grab. It's throwing me off a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's a shame because if we had some more bullish candles and a bit more price action, I'd probably be interested in the buy. But
well, let's have a look here.
Because everything else is looking quite bearish, it just.
Should we have a look? Okay, what do we want to look at first? Gold.
Well, that's it. And if it had possibly come down and grabbed a bit more liquidity.
Okay. Have you got your new account details yet, Dan?
And then come back up. Might be.
Am I muted?
What?
Am I muted?
Who actually knows? Pete?
Am I muted? I'm muted here. I don't know why you're doing this to me. Can you hear me?
You can.
Fucking hell, this fucking cameraman. Yes. Right, should we do a quick top down then? Gold first?
Yeah.
go first. Okay, so monthly doesn't give us much. There's how many days are left? It was halfway through the month, so the monthly can do anything. So we'll skip that one. Now, the weekly. Now we've got to remember on gold, the weekly's got no bottom wick, right? Doesn't mean it's going to flip anything like that, but we're just mindful that it's got no bottom wick. Also with gold, you can still push up with no bottom wicks. It's not a huge, but the reason I mention it is because I always harp on candles with no bottom wicks. It's more on the lower time frames. Okay. Now, we finally created some support now on the weekly. This is now a minor range. It's a minor range until the next candle closes, really, and then we'll call it a prominent range. But at the moment, the range we're in on the weekly is this. That's the range we're in. We sort of filled the range 3/4. So we can't really take too much off the weekly. Just where's this weekly going to end up today? Is it going to close above? Is it going to pull back with a steep top wick? Is it going to flip? If it's going to flip, it's only got 1 day left to do it. If this weekly is going to flip, it means this daily would have to look like that today, okay, which would be really nice. Yeah. So, and then we look left and go, okay, have we ever had a candle this size in the past? Well, we've had this one here with a gap, which came from sort of these levels, so not quite. This one was quite a big candle, so that would probably fit in there. Yeah, so yeah, we probably could do that if it's going to drop today, that is. Okay, so weekly again doesn't really give us much. We can go anywhere on the weekly. And then we've had a daily bearish close, right? Daily bearish close. But what have we closed at? We haven't
Daily
really
back grab
closed.
as well, actually, which I've noticed.
Yeah, we haven't really closed at anything at the moment, right? So the daily is a real tricky one because my daily range is probably that. We've got a minor support around here, and then you sort of reject from here, but you do come straight through it. So it's not even the best of ranges, really. And then to the upside, you know, there's your daily range. That's your next range, really. That's where we reject from. So where we reject, why we're rejecting here, and are we going to reject? The only way we're going to reject is if we're going to print new data. And again, this is what can catch us out. This is sort of what caught us out yesterday, really. So are we going to get new data? But what we're more interested in is, we've had a bearish close on the daily. What can we image the next daily looking like? That's all it is. What can we image the next daily looking like? Could we see that? Are we going to carry on? What can we image this daily doing? And at the moment, this daily can do anything at all. It doesn't really give us much. Hasn't got much of a bottom wick. Hasn't got much of a steep top wick. So this daily can do anything today. So it means we're going to have to use the lower time frames, because the weekly can do anything and the daily can do anything. So we've got to use the lower time frames. So what have we had on the lower time frames then? Well, price is complete. Look at this, right? Here is a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. Yellow. Look what price has done. Came all the way up. Look at this wick here. Completely filled, tapped it, and then bounced off. Look at that. Completely filled this fair value gap. So it came up to fill the fair value gap. We have got another fair value gap here. Are we going to come and fill that fair value gap? Okay. 6 hour closed bullish, and we've had a bottom wick. If this 6 flips to the upside now, after a bottom wick here, we're probably pretty confident we're going to have to come and fill the rest of this range back up to this level. Yeah. So I do like the look of the 6. The 6 has probably got the fair sign of direction with a bottom wick, which what we would want to see. If that makes sense. Yeah. So if this does flip, the probability of this pushing up to this level, I would probably say is pretty high, because it's the next area of support. There's nowhere else to go. So we'll keep that in mind. 4 hour closed doji. Now, here's the thing. What is this play here? John, what's this play here, John? Look at that. Let me just mark this up. What is, a little test for you. What is this here? What's that?
A Nestle.
No, nearly. That's the Nestle. So we're there. That's the Nestle there. Okay. because this closed bullish, closed respecting. And then we had a doji candle, so this is a double
Oh,
nest play.
fucking Morning Star.
Well, it's a double nest play, basically. This is a double nest play, right? So it's still a nest play, but a double nest play. It just means we've waited for the next candle. Now, then we've had the top wick, and then we pushed down. Fantastic, perfect double nest play trade. However, what is this monthly going to do now? We know the 6 can flip to the upside, but looking at this, if this 4 hour closes like this, then what's this price action called? What you said, John?
Morning Star.
No, other one.
Or was it the Evening Star?
Evening Star, yeah. Morning Star's at the bottom, Evening Star's at the top. Okay. So, yeah, then we would have price action for Evening Star, right? And if he closed like that, all we would need to wait for is a top wick and then a flip to come down to break the lows. So that would be pretty nice for sells. Okay. But what does that mean? The 6 and the 4 got a bit of contradiction. The 6 can flip to the upside at any point, and the 4, we've had 2 candles close respecting this level, so it's more likely that this is going to close bearish. So then we've got a bit of contradiction. Yeah, so we've got to be mindful. And we haven't got much data. We've only got this little area and this to go off. That is it. Okay. 3 hour. Let's get rid of this. Close bearish on the 3. We haven't had much of a top wick. Doesn't really give us much information. The 3. Let's go to the 2. Let's go to the 1. Okay, so what are we looking at on the 1? So if we can find some ranges on the 1. So the range we've got is between this. You could argue and say that where you wick to that area. Got this. And then the next range to the upside is this level. So this is now, this is awful. We can't even use this. This doesn't match anything like what we've got. So we printed new data and all we've got to go off is this, right? So what range are we in? Well, we're in this range now, aren't we? Right. Where have we just, when was it, which side did we touch last? Well, the side we touched last was here. Yeah, we did touch this, came back up, touched this. Now we've touched this. Where should we be going? Well, we should be coming to retest this level unless we create another new data here, which we closed bullish. It doesn't mean it's going to reject from there. Okay, so on the 1 hour, we are currently heading towards 4147. Okay, but how would we get in on that? So if we try and remember the higher time frames, the 4 and the 6, we know the 6 can flip to the upside at any point, right? Let me just mark up the top of the 6. So there's the top of the 6 there. Let's put this pink. There's the top of the 6. So in order for the 6 to flip, how many hours are left? There's 2 hours left of the 6, right? So in order for the 6 to flip, it means this candle and the next candle would have to print bullish and end up above 4205 in order for the 6 to flip. That means this one would have to be like that, something like that. And then the next one, because wouldn't have to go there, would have to go beyond, so the 6 is flipping. Because what we're expecting the 6 to come up to fill the range, because this is the 6 hour range. So let's mark this up. So let's say we think the 6 is going to do that. How can we get in? Well, we've had a bottom wick now on the 1. We've had a bottom wick on the 1. This one give us a nice steep bottom wick, retest these lows, but close bullish. Could we not just get a buy stop above this 1 now? In the chance that it could, now that's at the bottom wick, if it's going to flip, it's likely going to push up to the next support zone, which is probably here, which is just a minor support, right? It's a minor support because we rejected here, but we came straight through, but we had a little rejection there. Can you see that little wick and then pullback? So this would be now our advantage point. So could we not just get a buy stop above the 1? We could do. could do. Now, and then if we do get a buy stop on, there's our advantage point. There's our advantage point. Take partial move to break even, but we're also expecting the next one to carry on driving because that's the 6 flipping. Okay, so that's scenario 1. Now, what if the 4 is going to stay bearish, right? In 2 hours' time, it's going to stay bearish. So what would that mean for the next 1 hour candles, the next 2 1 hour candles? Well, it means the next 2 1 hour candles can do literally anything at all. This 4 could just keep messing about like this with the next 2 1 hour candles. Now, if this one's going to pull, as if this 4 is going to pull back and then stay bearish, what would that look like on the 1? Well, that might make this 1 actually flip to the upside, but not go much, not go very far. Could stay bearish, bullish like that, and then the next one could stay bearish, and that is the 4 closure. So then that means the 4 would look, bottom wick, the 4 would look like that, and then we know we are bearish, and all we do with the next 4, we wait for a top wick, and we're looking at sells down. But what that looks like on the 1 is we could take a top wick, and we'd take it off the 1 to come down. Okay, does that make sense? So 2 scenarios, 2 ways we could potentially get in. I can't get in the sellers yet until the forward closes for me. So I'm not interested in sellers till the 4 closes. But yes, this 4 could drive all the way down and take our advantage point away. So if this one closes bearish, actually if this one does close bearish and I get a steep top wick breaking the high, I might have a sell stop on to come down, because that might confirm the 4 coming to fill the rest of the range. Yeah. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm probably going to get a buy stop above this 1. Let's quickly have a look at the lower time frames, because even if the 4 closes in around here, we should still get a pullback on the 4, and I would imagine this is previous support, so I would imagine this gets tapped. Let me just have a look at the lower.
Buy stop above the wick.
Yeah, but let's just see. The 15 closed bearish. Oh, look at this again, Dan. What did we? So we took that trade yesterday off the 15, didn't we, Dan? Look at that, respecting. Look at that, respecting. I think I might have a swoop entry on this where stops would just be the low of this 15, which is the 1 hour. You know what? I'm gonna have a buy stop above the hour. This is what I'm gonna
Lower
do.
the 15.
I'm debating on whether to get the buy stop on now, because this 15 could easily come up, tap, and then flip, because we're bearish still. So do we wait for this 15 to close? And if this 15 closes bullish, we just take it for buys up. Do you know what I mean? But then we run the risk of missing the trade if this 15 does come straight through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a trick. I think
30-minute and the hourly looks very flippy.
Yeah, I think once this 5 closes, I want to see how this 5 closes. I might have a market execute if this 5 can pull back with stops just the low. Risking maybe $150 maybe.
250, did you say?
150. To find out. So let's see how this 5 closes. If this 5 closes above this level, I might just market execute. I'm trying to see if we can get a pullback. So this is what I was a bit wary of. If this 15 comes up and we had a buy stop above, we could get activated and tuck back down. So we are close to a trade, guys. Okay, so stand by, get ready. We just don't want this to pop straight through. But if this 5 closes above here, I'm likely going to market execute. I would take partial move to break even. Oh don't you dare go without me. Don't you dare go. No. 20 seconds, come on. You've got 20 seconds to wait, mate. Come on. My stops are just going to be the low of the hour because I'm not expecting the hour to flip back to the downside because I'm expecting the 6 and the 4 to maybe pull back. If it does, but then we're
not executing.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get a bottom wick. Get a bottom wick. If the 5 closes back below, we can just manage this from there. So stand by. Come on. Okay, I'm in, guys. I'm in for a buy. In for a buy. And I've actually got too much risk on that. Doesn't matter. Currently 300, but stops are below the 1 hour. If the 5 closes back below this level, I'll probably look to manage risk. Okay, this is what I want at this bottom wick. And now what we're after, all we're after is a 15 bullish close. That's it. Okay. If this 15 is not going to, there's still 2 5-minute candles left on this. So this 15 can still flip to the downside and that would catch us out. Okay. So all we want, as long as we get a 15-minute bullish close, then we should be good to push up. My target is the 6-hour range, which is here.
Two, 3, 3, 39.
If you're not in yet, you could just have a buy stop above the 5 if you want. Right, but all I'm after now is a 15-minute bullish close. But if the 5 closes below here, guys, I might be looking to get out and looking for another re-entry. So we don't want a 5 close back in, because this just could be a fake out to the upside. Get some liquidity down here. That's it.
Yeah.
Too much risk on this. I didn't put it on first to check. I've got $300 on it.
Ooh.
So you only want a low risk, $150 max, I would say. Come on, the 15. Now the thing with the 15 here, right? If we do close bullish, the next 15 could come down. It's a good sign. All we need is a bullish 15 close, but the next 15 could easily bottom wick and then flip to the upside and carry on. Okay. Oh, come on, the 5. Only gonna let me get out here. But if the 5 close below you guys, I'm looking to manage risk and get out. I'll wait for the new 15. Right. Unless this 1 5 comes down.
It's always the way, isn't it? The time you mark and execute is when it comes down, and the time you don't is when it shoots off.
We're alright though, still, we're alright. This 15 is going to hold its own. Watch. It's 15. These 15s. This here. This level. Respecting this level. As soon as this 15 stays bullish, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So as long as this 15 doesn't flip to the downside, we should still be okay. But if the 5 closes below here, this is the thing though, right? You're still okay if the 5 closes below here. But I would rather wait for, if I get a pullback, I'd rather wait for another 5 close above. I might just lower the risk. I'm only saying that because I'm putting the wrong bloody risk on. So we'll see. The 5's going to close in 1 minute. Because all I would look to do is if the 5 closes like this, it's a 15. This is the 30, so this is also the 30 close. So if this 30 is going to flip, it's going to do it with the next 5 minutes. Oh, I think this 30 might flip back to the upside, and if it's going to do that, that means this 15 should be carrying on up. As long as the 5 stays above that, actually, should be good. 4 seconds, a lovely pullback on the 5. Lovely pullback. All on the 15, though, remember. So this is the last 5 of this 15, right? The last 5. So, can we stay bullish? Can we stay
Basically, it's now kind of all on this 15, really.
It's all on the 15, yeah. We stay bullish on the 15, we're good. But the 5, the way the 5's closed, you've got a support level here on the 5, right? So really, as long as you stay above this, you should be okay, right? With the new 15. But yeah, it's all on the 15. Just about to might execute, take some risk out. Come on, the 15, stay bullish. What would that be? That would be the 30 closing bearish though, right? Which is not ideally what we want. However, look, there's no support there. There's no support in this 30. Why would we reject from here when the next support level is here? So I would imagine this is just a pullback to grab some liquidity. The new 30 opens up and just pushes up. Go on the 15. We ideally want the 15 now to close above this, if we can. That would be lovely. We can close above this. Come on, the 50. Tell it, John. Tell it.
Come on, 15.
Still in my Euro USD trade.
Nice.
It's about. I'm on 15. 2 minutes to go. But if the 15 closes bullish though, the side really is we might get this bottom wick first before coming up. Might need to break the lows. I can't actually adjust stops really, not with that risk on. But if you can, maybe adjust the stops to below this level here, and you'll probably get away with it. Come on. This 5's got no top wick. Can this 5 flip to the upside? We ideally want the 5 to stay above here. Okay? If the 5 stays above here, I can see the next 15 just opening up from this level, not breaking the lows and still pushing. Right, but the 30 is then bearish, so the 30 will probably need a bottom wick. You've still got 30 minutes left of this hour. That would confirm this hour flipping the new 30. I might even get another entry on here. I stop above that 1 hour. We flip again. As soon as we get activated, we go risk free on the first one. There's no else to go once you push past that, really. I'm on the 5. Get up there. Ideally want a 15 close above this, guys, ideally. Sure we're going to get it.
10 seconds.
No! Not getting that, mate. See what the next ones do.
Got caught out on a lovely 15 yesterday. Just got in like about 45 minutes too early.
Yeah.
When these stops weren't high enough, and then it just fucking plummeted. So it's the one that came all the way down to 145 before it started coming back up.
Well, we need a wick fill on this. Didn't have this risk on. I've had another entry on. This 15 probably needs a top wick as well. We probably need to fill this wick at least 50% around here. So what we're after now, what we're looking for now is 5-minute closures back above 4178. That's it. Once we get a 5-minute close back above that, you probably find that would probably initiate the 1 hour flip. If it's going to flip back up, that's the thing. If it's going to flip back up. I'll tell you what I am going to do though. I'm going to have another entry on a buy stop above this hour. Because if we push that. So what can I do? Let me have a look. 1 hour. So I've got another buy stop above the hour, guys. I'm only risking $100 on that one. 4, 6, 9.
I'm on the 5s.
4, yes, I've got.
Get up there.
So I've got another buy stop above, guys. If we come up, we push past that wick. There's nowhere else to go really, apart from tapping at least 4188. Okay, but it's probably all on the 5 now, guys. If this 5 can close back above this level, okay, this is quite a. We've got loads of. I mean, you've got some rejections here as well. It's a bit of a shit range, really. But this would be the first one to start. So let's see if we can get a 5 close above here. Be really exquisite there. I'll tell you what though, if this 5 closes above, bottom wick.
Interesting.
Interesting, Danjamin. Tell you what, let's get this on the trade ideas.
Come on, our flip.
Go on, our flip.
One to 5. It is time. Let's go.
The 5 close above 25 seconds. A lovely 5 close that. Lovely. 4, 1, 8, 4, 4, stop loss would be 4, 1, 7, 2, TP1 would be 4188, 8, TP2 4233. That's a lovely 5 close, guys. Trade idea is on. Okay, can we drive now? The 1 hour's flipped. If you look at the 1 hour's flipped back to the upside. So I'm expecting a nice pump through. It's got 24 minutes left. It's got 24 minutes left to play out this. Okay, so it's got enough time to get through. It means that 30 would have to break the high and pump straight through. The 30 is the only candle what we don't like, because we did close bearish on the 30, but we haven't rejected off anything here. There's nothing stopping it here. So yeah, I think, let's see, how can we manage risk at the moment? Go down a lot. 15. 5 close, no top with it, no 5. Can we get a straight push through? Okay, I'm going to move stops to here. If we come back down again now, we break this low, we're coming to hit stops anyway. Okay, so I'm
moving to break even now, are we?
No, I'm not moving to break even. I'm moving my stops to this level here. Okay, if we come back down there, we're just wrong. We're coming to break the
Where?
lows.
What, that last line?
Yeah.
The last of the 5s.
Yeah. Okay, I've been activated on my second entry. We're in profit. Can we get a straight pop through? Can we get a straight pop through? Yeah, the last 5, sorry John. The low of the previous 5s.
The lower the previous 5.
Yeah.
What, the wick?
Yeah, just below the wick, yeah. Just if you come back down there now, our stops were originally here. If you come back below this level, you're guaranteed to break this low. So you might as well just have your stops there. So we're just taking risk off the table. Okay. It's a lovely pop through if we can. You have got a minor level here, but I would think it's very, very minor. I would think we would just get a nice pop straight through. Which is the 1. Because if we look at the 1 range, where is the 1 range? This is the thing. The next previous support is this level. So I would say we're probably going to have to come and tap that. The 5's got no bottom wick and no top wick though, which we don't like. Yeah, we should be good on this. Should be good. I have got 2 entries on it. My total risk now that I've adjusted my stops is $275. That's my total risk on it on a 50k account. So it's technically 0.5, 0.6%.
Don't come back down 5.
Don't come back to 5.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, this 30 is the only candle we don't like the look of. That's it. The 30 can still flip to the upside, but the hour is nice flipping to the upside. The 2 hasn't closed yet, but the 2 hasn't tapped previous support as well. So the 2 can still flip to the downside, but the 2 hasn't tapped previous support. So yeah, the 2 could catch us out. 3 is sort of similar, needs to tap previous support. 4, and we know about the 4. we know the 4 could close bearish still, but we also know the 6 could flip to the upside. If we look at the 6 could pull all the way back and flip to the upside. If we stay in and around this area and the 6 closes like this, you would imagine the next 6 is still going to give you a top wick before flipping to the downside anyway. So that's what I would like to see. But yeah, it's where this 4 is going to close really. What would my managed risk be? I feel a bit better now with my risk because I did put a bit too much risk on that there. And now that I've moved stops. If you think if this 30 flips now, it's highly probable you're going to be breaking this low anyway if this 30 flips. So we're just not interested in it. So the 5 closed bullish still broke above this high. Got a little minor level here where you only pull back to here though. Another win back buy from here.
I mean, to be fair, it's broken above that level as well, only just though, isn't it?
Yeah, only just. There is a minor level here on the 5 though, which you could reject from, but it's the hour mainly. We do like the look of the hour. The hour looks perfect for us, right? And then the higher time frames are not perfect for us, but what we found, and we caught our trade yesterday. When we come off stream, we took that loss on stream. Just before I come off, me and Dan caught a trade on the school community, and it was off the 15. The 15 had closed respecting a prominent zone, right? And what you find is the 15, it's my favourite candle, the 15. It's the candle what sort of initiates the whole movement for the higher time frames, the 15. So the 15's closed respecting. So are we going to get the same today? Now, I'd say that's what tends to happen. I always use the word tend, because it doesn't happen all the time. Like, it's not going to happen all the time. But if we're right, and this 15 is, I don't say that, but if this 15 is going to hold its own, and if this is the start to push up, then fantastic. Yeah, well, I don't like this 5. Come on, the 5. But it is tapping iron close to put another entry on here on this 5. Come on, the 5. Can you flip? Nice big rejection. If we look left, there's nowhere else to go apart from here. Now, we know price can reject though and pull back to this level. This is why I was looking at that wing back buy from here. If you look at that there, reject all the way back up. So this is just a pullback. Could this just be that pullback before the push through? Yes, it could do. But if we break these lows, guys, I'm not interested in it, so that's why I might as well have my stops there. But yeah, can we just hold out of this zone? This zone here, this 5 is key. Key. Waikiki. Someone jumps on the stream now and all he jumps on, he goes, what the fuck is this guy doing? 3 trades all in red. 3 trades all in red. Okay, is this a flip? Oh, is this a 5 flipping? Look at that for another entry there, Dan. If you had another entry on same lot size, right? That there, you'd just close this one at break even. Your entry would be a better entry here.
Yeah.
Can we flip?
Come on, 5. Do your biz.
5?
So if that flips and closes bullish, that is a very good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ted you, John. Ted you, John.
Keep talking, John. Keep talking.
Tell him, John.
Flips and close bullish. That's what we need.
Come on.
You know you wanna.
30 seconds.
Big pump up.
And that would be a nice 15 as well if it comes up there, because that's a break above as well.
Yeah, yeah, this is the 15 close, you're right, yeah. You might get a bottom wick with the next 15 though. But how steep, I'm not sure you'll break this low again. I think this, do you know what I'm looking at here? I'm thinking we are on. So this is us pushing up here. Price tapped these levels, and we tapped these levels, and then price came down to this level, price comes down to this level, and then price carries on through. So I can see us sort of pushing on through really with this new 15-minute candle. Here's a bottom wick for the 15, which is what we want. Tapping previous support. Where's previous support on the 15? Well, it's here. Okay. Oh, yeah, I thought that's
Little bit ding.
Does that when I disconnect. So there's the bottom wick on the 15. Can we just get a nice straight drive up now? Probably not, because it's Forex. But
Yeah.
probably not, 'cause it's Forex. While we're doing this, let me get my OBS clock on.
Come on, 5. Big pump. Big pump. Start the 15 now. Not that way.
Look for OBS. Delete. You watch England last night, Dan?
I did.
I watched it late,
That was
but
decent.
we were alright, weren't we?
Yeah.
Ellie Anderson, mate, was fucking mint again.
Oh,
So good, man. So good. The way we playing at the moment, he would get in our team.
Yeah. If Forrest get 100 million for him, like, yeah,
2
bad bit of
minutes.
business.
So 15, creating its bottom wick. What's this 15 gonna do? Come on, 15. So if we look at the 15s in this range, right? This is all new data. This is what's tricky with Forex when you create new. Like, we've never rejected here, ever. Never rejected here. Always came straight through. Even coming back up, straight through. And here, straight through that. But we've only got 3 areas. That's it. That's all we've got to go. So, but you come straight through on the 15s. So, to come back in this area, you think we rejected here, which is different and strange. But to come back in again, you would expect, probability-wise, that this is the one now to come straight through. Unless new data is printing. And it's so hard because you go through spells of new data being printed. And that's what catches you out. Because you'll find in your trading, you'll have like bad spells. You'll have, obviously, good trading, but then you'll have bad spells. And that's where sort of previous data is just getting printed. But I'm going to go and make another cup of tea, guys. I really enjoyed that. Once price comes up to here, shout me. And we'll take partial and move to break even. Yawn?
Deal.
Yawn,
I'll give you a ring. What? Yeah, I'll give you a ring if it comes up there.
Oh no, I'm not taking my phone. I was only joking. Doesn't matter if it comes up there.
Oh, fuck you too then.
Thanks so, mate. I appreciate it. No, it will. It'll go up there soon, don't worry. Be back in a second.
What are these fives doing, man? Get the fuck. Come on. Don't.
It's Friday already today.
I know. It's flown. Oh, done. Yeah. Fuck. Then it's gonna go back up.
Just like
What a shitter. Boo, boo and a fucking hiss.
Pete will still be in it, I guarantee you that.
Yeah. This is what it fucking did to me yesterday. Like I say, just danced around it in the range.
Right. He's out of it now.
Good start for the fucking verification phase for me. That's me down 64 beans. Wow. Should have just went a break even. What a dick. How much on the day?
Weather's a bit shit, to be honest with you, mate. So probably we'll see. Really, it's meant to be pissing down with rain, but it hasn't really rained so far this morning. So potentially, but like I say, I really want to try and catch a good trade today.
Oh, you're joking
make some
me.
money.
We're out.
Fucking hell, man. What did we lose there? $270. Right, so what does this mean then? What time are we on? 5-2. That means the hours flip back bearish. 30 flip bearish. You little shitbag. 15 comes back down. What is that then?
It means
71 pips.
we've got a potential evening star forming, the daily flipping bearish.
Well, is it the 4 what's going to close now? 71 pips.
Not right now, no. It closes in an hour. So does the 2 and the 3. It all looks pretty bearish, to be fair, especially with this grab. I would be tempted, depending if it pushes, how far it pushes. I'd be tempted to put a sell on. It looks like it's going to fly down.
Hit back gold, you little shitbag. Right.
Maybe a pullback on the hour to previous support and then a sell stop underneath is probably what I'm thinking.
Not really interested in the sells unless the 4 closes. But yeah. Or this 1 hour closes bearish. If this 1 hour closes bearish, then yeah. Because you clean traffic down to this.
Exactly.
But are you going to drive down there with the 4? Is this 4 going to pop straight through?
I mean, it is clean on the 4-hour range, so I mean, it's very much possible. However, technically the 4 has already been down to that area, so...
Yeah. If I can get a pullback to this... Can't believe that. Look at that. How many pips did it miss us there? Why did you reject? Missed it by 15 pips. Why didn't you shout me, John? Oh, what is going on, guys? What is going on? $30 would be bearish. 30 would have broke below. 15 would have broke below. 1 would be closing bearish. 2 still got another hour left to fill the range. Clean traffic down. 3 again, clean traffic down. 4 hasn't closed as of yet. We've already had a big push on the 4. That's why I'm cautious of the 4. And the 6 can still flip to the upside.
This is the thing, isn't it? It wouldn't be... I'd definitely be more interested if the 4 hadn't already been down there.
I can see this being a fake out. I can see the next hour doing this. Really can. So if you look at this here, right? Top, and we broke above, and then we broke below, goes bullish, drop. close. 30. See if we get a top wick. See, I'm just a bit cautious with the 4 because if we hadn't already done this deep bottom wick, yeah, I'd be interested. I would much prefer the 4 to close bearish, and then I get a top wick on the 4, and then the flip. Because I can honestly, I can see a fake out here. I can see the 1 closing bullish.
Not just the 4 as well, it's also the 3 as well is also being down there.
I think for me to take sells, if the 15 closes below this, then I'd take it. The issue we've got, what data have we got? We've got that. We've got that gap, which is useless. And that's all we've got to go off. 3 areas. Yeah, if the 15 closes below and I get a top wick, then I'll look to take it. This is the last hour of the 4. That's the only way I'll take it. Fucking shit back. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna do a top down on Nas though. See what's happening. Hopefully, smudge weekly close bearish. Daily close bearish. Did we fill the range? This daily go. So I had a little minus support level now on the daily, which doesn't help. Maybe that sort of filled the range. Doesn't really help. So I've got now to drive down 2. Could we see the daily flipping back to the upside? Not sure you're going to flip back to the upside. I think we need to fill the range in and around these levels. So the daily's going to stay bearish, but then you wouldn't be looking at buys. 6 looks nice for a flip to the upside, but then again you wouldn't be looking at buys because of the daily. Wowsy. This is dodgy, this like. Oh. Don't like this, guys. I don't like this. The daily could stay bearish, right? And the daily might just close respecting these levels or around these levels. Probably needs to wick to it. So yeah, we could probably take more sellers down if price shows us down. 2 needs to tap previous support. Where's previous support? Which is here. It's already done a bottom wick, so it's took all the advantage points away. 1 has got 55 minutes left. Let's tap previous support. Is this one going to flip? And is it going to drive down? And that would be the 4 coming to fill the range. What's this? We have a win back sell on here. I don't think I'm gonna have a win back sell on here, you know. I'm only gonna risk $100 though. I've had too big of a loss. Um, 5 minutes. This would have been the area for the win back sell here. You've got no bottom wick, no top wick on the 5. 15 close bullish, yes. But this could just be a tap of previous support or rejecting the 1 to flip back to the downside, 2 to flip back to the downside, because you're expecting the 4 to fill the range to the downside. What would have to happen in this 1 hour? So if this one can just have a little pop back up, let me see what the risk could be. 2, 4, 9, 7. I'll go with that one. Missed this here. Back stake. Come on. Sell limit. I think we've missed this here. This would have been lovely. You know what, guys? I'm never going away again. I'm never going on holiday again. I've come back. It's just been dreadful.
Maybe if I step away from the computer.
It's not you,
Leave the
John.
room.
Stop going on about that. It's not you. Not you. Is this hour gonna flip? That's the question. 51 minutes left. And if it is gonna flip, at what point would we see? Need this one to flip back bullet. Come on. Flippage. So what I'm looking at is, we're thinking price hasn't filled the full range, right? You come down, we've sort of got this. We've stopped short of this range. Price comes up, taps this area, comes down and taps this. That's basically it. I'm going to risk $100. I need the 5 to push back up. There's a potential second entry here. Our stops has to be a 24977, because when price can come up to them levels also to reject. So if we look, price can come through and then come back down. So I think I would like my stops there. Even here where stops get hit here, but look what's done prior, tapped, pull back. So yeah, I do like it. Okay, let's see what this is doing. Okay guys, I'm gonna get in on a sell here for $100. I'm in for a sell, $100, stops at 24977. $130 to be precise. short. There.
What was your thingy? I mean, I think I've probably fucking missed it now, but
What my? I don't think you.
24977.
24977 stops. Yeah. So this is only. I'm only going off that the hour's going to flip because the 4 needs to fill the range. That's it. That's what I've got. Okay. Where would I go with the part? I'm going to break even. That's the next question. I think once we break back below here on the 5, there's no reason to come back up. So we want to see a 5 close below this level. But we can be up $36. Only risking $100, guys. If this hit stops, I'm done for the day. I need to have a bit of a reset. I've just come back from holiday. This week it's been a crap week. To be honest, I came on Tuesday. I could have caught an absolute corker, but my lots were too high. So the prop account for that cut it off. It was a fucking beautiful trade. So if you watch the recording back from Wednesday, it was beautiful. Then yesterday, obviously, we took that loss, which was $380. But then we took a win, which we were minus $98 for the day. Right, but obviously I can't put that on the stream logbook because we took it on school. We didn't take it on YouTube. And then obviously we took a loss today on stream, so it's not ideal. But let's see if this can come down, break all the lows for us. Currently $50 up, 2479. Yeah. We're basically what we're after is the 4 coming to fill the range with this 1 4-hour candle. Okay, we'll manage risk if the 4-hour closes. Yeah, because you're going to get a top wick with a 4, aren't you? So if we look at all the 4s, what come through this range. Through. I'm even looking at this 4 comes back down through. This one didn't do it, so that could catch us out. So look at all the 4s, where all the 4s tap. Every 4 what came through that range has all tapped this level. We haven't currently tapped it. So is this 4 going to be the one what taps it? It's got 46 minutes left to do it. Okay, and they all tend to come through with 1 4-hour candle. Actually, this one didn't. This one didn't. So even if we get a bearish 4-hour close, are we going to get a top wick tapping the second entry and then drive down? So yeah, that's what. If we get a 4-hour close and we don't come down, I might even look at another entry. But I've only got $100 risk on this, right? $100 risk. $100 risk. So we're looking at a 3 to 1 return. So my profit, actually $130 risk. So I'm looking at $362 profit, which I'll take. That means I'll be in profit for the day. 2 minutes, guys. Alright, mate. Sorry about that, guys. Quick phone call. Yeah, so 30 minutes. What do we want to see? We really just need to see if the one's going to flip. And if it's not going to flip, we should still be okay with the 4. It's just a case of how steep is the top wick on the 4. And if we look left, all the 4s drive straight through. So I would imagine we wouldn't get much of a top wick. But, you know, Forex guys, you go through patches where new data is getting printed and you just get caught out. You don't, but this is where a lot of people will start looking at their strategy and go, oh my God, I took a few losses. The strategy's not where it's not. It's just fucking Forex. It's hard. It's not easy.
Well, this is the thing. That's what I was doing several weeks ago, wasn't it? Questioning what I was doing, questioning myself, and not taking trades and stuff. And now that I've actually started taking like 90% of the trades that I can spot, most of them tend to play out. But this week, like you say, this week's just been fucking shit for me.
Yeah, but if you look at the risk,
it's been a crappy week.
Look at the risk. You can. What it is. This is why we have a logbook, because it shows you that you can take a big, like the first month we had $700 loss on one trade. $700. A lot of people would give up with that account and think, oh, I'm not getting this back. Yeah. But with your logbook, you can see actually you end up back in profit, and you go over each month. You go, fucking hell, I took loads of losses that month. I was still in profit. Yeah. So that gives you so much confidence that when you take a loss, it's fine, because you know you have confidence in your skill that you can bring it all back. Yeah, but you shouldn't be sweating on that when you draw down or you take a loss, right? I mean, I was sweating at the start of the stream because I put the bloody lot size on too big. I won't lie, it was a bit. But we adjusted stops. We knew that if price came back below there, what did I say price was going to do? If it comes back below there, it's going to hit our stops anyway, so we might as well move our stops closer. We lower the risk. Done exactly that, so I was 100% correct. But, so I was so comfortable with the loss now. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just part of it. You'll go through patches. I mean, it's rare for me to take 2 losses in 2 days. It is quite rare for me to take 2 losses in 2 days.
Yeah, that's fucking unheard of, that, isn't it?
I know. But, am I worried? Am I questioning? What I'm putting it down to is just new data being printed where these ranges are. That's it. It's not about my skill, about my setup. But I also go over the trades themselves. So yesterday I probably should have stayed with the daily bias. We were actually against the daily bias, and that's what caught us out. So yes, we do go over the trade and go, okay, how could I prevented that? We should have went with the daily bias maybe. But other than that, it's just the same thing the next day. Same thing next day. And there will be months where you don't get paid out, right? There will be months where you don't get paid out, right? Forex, it's not. We have this mindset of society where we have to get paid every month. It doesn't work like that in Forex. One account might take you 3 months to get paid out.
Why the fuck not? Does it not work like that, Pete? I need a monthly payout to pay my bills.
Because we pay our bills monthly, so we think, right, we need it. You can't, obviously, you can get a payout every month with Forex, obviously, yeah? But what I'm saying is, when you've got one account, you take a few losses that month, you might not be able to get a payout that month. So it might take you 2 months to bring that back. But the thing with, we can't just, if we've got a skill, we don't just want to have one 50k account, do we? We've got to be up in the capital because now we've got the skill. So now you've got 4, 5, 50k accounts where they're all traded differently and they all have different balances, and that's how you guarantee where you're getting some payout every month, because they're traded at different times and they're all due for different payouts on different dates. That makes sense. So that's how you can work out how to position yourself in order to get paid out every day, every week, every month, sorry. So yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm in this other trade now. I have lowered my risk on this to $100 only, because I've had a loss which was $270. So yeah, it just is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Next week, we might be absolutely trade after trade after trade after trade. 2 seconds, guys. Hello, Sean. Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm back. Football. Talking football, guys. Talking football.
Football.
Good morning, Jeff. Aaron is on YouTube. Sorry, mate. I didn't
I'll
see
tell you
that.
what, right? I got a big fucking day on Monday. I got loads to do on Monday, so I probably ain't gonna be on Monday. But you what? Monday?
To be honest, I'm not on Monday. I'm not
Oh,
on
you're
Monday.
not?
I've got a meeting. I'm not on Monday. I will get on Tuesday, but weirdly, I won't be on in the morning. I'll be on a bit later because I've got another meeting that first thing in the morning, so that's okay. But what it is, once a month, I have 2 days where I don't get on, and it's a Monday and Tuesday. Okay, because one of my other businesses needs me, so once a month, 2 days, and it lands tomorrow on Monday. Sorry, but other than that, we should be on every day, every week. So yeah, should be all good.
Oh, speaking of other
Morning,
businesses,
Yasmin.
I can't remember if I told you, but I sort of had a chat with Jordan the other day, and I said to him, like, you know, what in an ideal world, what I want to kind of do is get him out working, get him doing the work with somebody else, pay someone else minimum wage to go and work with him, and I can stay home and do all the back office stuff, you know, set up appointments and do all our Facebook socials and all that sort of stuff, and trade as well. So I've got the opportunity to make money at home, as opposed to like being out struggling within, because we're trying to pay ourselves more than we can probably afford at the moment, you know.
Yeah.
And I just think it would probably make more sense that way, because then there's more opportunity.
Yeah.
And he was actually quite open to that idea. He was like, yes, you know, I could probably get behind that sort of thing. And I was like, yeah, well, maybe we can look into doing that potentially, especially over like the Christmas period, you know.
Yeah, nice, man.
Certainly need to make some sort of money this month, because I am like just bone dry at the moment.
Yeah.
My bank account.
Yeah, well, it's this time of the year where, especially with your industry, people are thinking about Christmas and money for Christmas. You know what I mean? So that it dies down.
Yeah.
It's the same with the my other business. You go through a dead patch. So it is what it is, mate. But obviously Forex helps because it sort of replenishes. But the thing is with Forex, you can't have your mindset that you need money. Forex is not for people who are desperate for money.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? It sounds weird, but it's not for people who are skinned.
I know.
Because you force trades, you need payouts and things.
Well, I mean, this is probably why it's taken me such a long time to learn it and understand it.
Yeah.
Because I struggled to be patient with it, and I realised you've got to be patient with it, and you've got to be understanding of it, you know.
Think about the mindset of someone. Let's say someone's just gone to Forex, right? Someone who's got no money at all, and they've just used their last bit of money to buy a prop firm challenge, right? And
You mean like me?
Okay, so let's do yourself, right? And then think about someone who's got loads of money, loads of money. He just wants to learn the skill to make extra money, right? He's both by a prop firm. Okay. One of the key things about trading consistently profitable is you've got to be fearless when entering trades. You've got to be a bit relaxed, no emotion. Who do you think's more relaxed? The person who's used his last money over food to buy that prop challenge, or the person who could easily just buy another prop challenge the next day? Which one do you think?
Who's got loads of money?
Yeah. And
The one who's after food.
Yeah. Well, it's a double-edged sword, right? Double-edged sword, because the person with not much money bought the challenge, and he has to be overly cautious with it and treat it like a business because he's got to make this work. But then the other guy, he doesn't give a fuck. He can buy another challenge whenever he wants. He can buy 3 challenges tomorrow if he wants to. So he could just go all in on certain things, over leverage and everything, because he doesn't give a shit. He's just gambling. Okay, but on the other side of that, that's why I say it's a double-edged sword. He's also thinking, right, well, yes, I can just get in on this trade if it lines up, because I'm not bothered if it doesn't play out. So he's got no emotion. He's fearless with the trades. So both are pros and cons, really. But you've got to train your mind that we need to forget about the money. You really got to forget about the money. This is why I closed my MT4. And my MT4 is not up now. Yes, you see it on OBS and on the live stream. But my MT4, I don't watch it. Right? Where am I at? I'm up $112 at the minute on this trade. Right? But you've got to forget about how much money you're going to make. Never ever set yourself a target, I need 200 quid a day. Never do that. Because if you hit 180, and you think, well, I need 20 now for my target, you'll want to place another trade, and then that doesn't play out. You're like, fuck, I've lost all that profit. I'll over leverage on the next one and bring it all back, and then that loses, and then before you know it, you're fucking blowing accounts. Right? It's just about protecting your capital. That's it. But okay, what is the earliest stage of this trade not playing out? What could I identify what's going to tell me that this trade's not going to play out? When the 5 close below there, okay, I'm just out then. I'm out. No matter what, where I'm at, I'm out. That's what we've got to be like, because we're protecting our capital. It's all about protecting our capital. That last trade what hit stops, we adjusted our stops because we knew if price came down to that, 100% it was going to then push to break the lows. So we might as well move stops to there. And we lowered our risk straight away. So it's all about lowering our risk. Look at this now though. Does that make sense? I've just harped on a bit there too much. I do talk shit, guys. Just remember that. So if you join the streams, just remember I do talk. I mean, Aaron's on the YouTube now and he knows I talk shit, so he's used to it. Puts him to sleep, he says. That's a lovely, lovely 15-minute close. Sorry, 30-minute close. Which is a 15. So I think, where's the 1? Did we wait for the 1 or the 4? 4 should come straight through, really. If the 4 is going to come straight through like Price has done in the past, we shouldn't be coming back. So I'm going to go risk-free now. On this, we're now risk-free. If you want to take partial, guys, take some partial. I haven't actually took any partial yet. And the reason being because we're in a very clean traffic range and we should pop straight through if the 4 is going to do what it's done 100% of the time prior. So I would probably just wait for TP to get hit. I can imagine. The only way I'll take partial is if the 4 closes and doesn't tap our full TP, because what are we going to get after the 4? We're going to get a pullback. It might not be a big pullback though, because we're in a very clean traffic range down, but still we could get a pullback. So that's where I'd look to take partial once the 4 closes in 26 minutes. But other than that, yeah, we're looking pretty good for this. Pretty good. Just can we drive? That's it. We're up at $150.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly. I mean, I didn't even go full risk on that. I only risked $100. Imagine if I risked 0.5%, we would have made all of our
that
profit.
bloody trade seems to be playing out on gold.
Oh, don't, because that's what happened yesterday with Naz.
Mm.
We got stopped out by, what was it, 10 pips or something? And then it just ploughed up. So, yeah, I don't want to
I
know,
think,
John.
mate, I think it's just weak. There's something about this week that's just been really fucking dodgy.
Yeah, it
Like
is a
for me,
weird
for
thing.
me personally, it's just been really dodgy. Like this whole week, I have just either A, struggled to catch a trade, or B, struggled to stay in profit. Like I've had so many losses this week, but the only positive about all the fucking losses that I've had is I've mostly managed to keep them to a minimum. Like I was at, like I think I've had like probably 6 losses this week.
Right.
Like a disgusting amount, and I've only lost so far like 400.
Now that
What's
there, what you've just said there, John, you've never, ever, ever said that. So that tells me you've never, ever done that. Now that there, what
Kept
you've
my losses to a minimum.
yeah, that there is literally what makes you as a trader. That is it. You've just said it there. So you are like
It's not about the wins, is it? It's about how
minimising
you
the losses.
control the losses.
Yeah, if we're going to take losses, we have to take losses, right? Let's say you have to take losses. You want to keep them to a minimum. That's it. Keep to a minimum. And if you're doing that and you feel like you've doing that. I mean, we took a loss yesterday, which was $380 on stream. As soon as we come off stream, me and Dan caught that trade. We made 290, I think it was. I made, so I was only minus $98. So that whole loss, I minimised the loss. So I took a loss still. It was only $98. $98 on a 50k account is absolutely fuck all. Yeah, but I took a loss, but we minimised the loss. Okay, so yeah, that's your skills tipping now, John. And for you to, so you think you've got funded, you've then hit the payout target. Yes, you hit it with a trade what was too big, and they've cancelled that out, and you've got to go further. But look, you're taking your losses, and it'll swing back round where you're on winning streaks. It will swing back round where you're on winning streaks. Now imagine when it swings back round to winning streaks, knowing that you've minimised all your losses, what you've had to take.
Yeah.
You'll just eventually, because remember when we start making money, right, with our balance, your balance does not go like that. It's constantly doing this. Sometimes it might even break the law where you go minus, but then you come back up.
Well, that's kind of what my chart is starting. Like my chart on thingy is actually starting to look like. It's
But
starting
again,
to look like that.
You might break a law
Finally.
again, and then come back up. That's welcome to the world of trading. That's it. Welcome to the world of trading. Can I just say though, special mention, which I failed to mention, Dan Oman passed his phase 1 yesterday on our second trade. So congratulations.
Oh, well done, fella.
Yes, so.
Do you want to say some words of wisdom, Dan?
The new one.
Dan, do you want to say some words of wisdom? What do you think's helped you sort of get to that point?
It's you.
Me?
It's your words of wisdom.
My words of wisdom.
Well, it's just, like I say, it's learning not to chase trades, not to trade too much. Be happy with what you can take from the market. Like I say, that if you're wanting to take you want flyers every trade, it's not going to happen. So, but I think having somebody knowledgeable that you can learn from, so having these live streams with you every week to see how you view the charts and the changes in candle patterns and things like that. I think that is a
must.
A big factor in learning how to trade consistently and to see the right movements and to know how to manage your trades when you're in them, things like that. So
would you say just doing a course is just not enough?
It's not enough. No.
I would agree.
I think you need to do the course because you need to understand what it is that you're wanting to do. But to put that into application, I think having somebody live streaming, not just somebody who posts trades, because as we mentioned yesterday, you can fake trades by just screenshotting something that's already played out, saying that this is what you've done. So
a lot of people now,
fancy.
a lot of people on social media, what you're seeing is they're selling signals or an indicator, what they've bought off someone else, or even the signals, they buy signals off someone else. They might be paying $100 a month, and they're selling them for $250 a month. They create their own Facebook, social media, and they're selling themselves as if they're taking the trades, if that makes sense. So you've just got to be very careful. My advice to the world of people getting into Forex is only follow someone who's live trading. That's it. So and like Dan's mentioned there, the learning curve on it, you're just gonna speed up the process. Absolutely speed up the process.
And you will take losses, so don't dwell on them. So on my verification phase now, I'm negative 64.
Oh yeah,
so
that's fine though.
But been due a loss.
Yeah.
So
we weren't due two though, Dan.
No, we weren't. And I've done two as well.
What's good to know though, like you went through the full YouTube the last time I traded on YouTube for a year. You went through it all, and we took losses on there. We went through the whole emotions. I think that's what you mainly need to get from Forex, is going through all the emotions of the up and down roller coaster. I think you have to experience it yourselves as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, Forex brings you to your knees. When you're $50 away from a payout, and all of a sudden you take a loss, you know, you've got to work through that emotion. All this you've got to experience. So I think, yes, doing a course, but deep down, Forex comes down to the main ingredient is experience, getting on the charts.
Well, the last challenge that I did, if you remember, wasn't even $50, it was 15.
I remember that.
I was $15 away from passing the phase one, and then I just went on this massive losing streak and ended up blowing the account.
Yeah.
I was absolutely gutted.
Well, hopefully that's not the same for me, because I made the 15 yesterday that I needed. And now I've started off with 2 wins, 2 losses.
One of my biggest bringing to my knees was when I first passed a live account all by myself, right? When I first passed a challenge and got a live account, and then I blew the account. I was like, it took me ages to pass that challenge. You think I'd been learning, and all of a sudden I passed. And then I was like, right, I'm now funded. Now I can make money. And I blew the account, and I'm like, fucking hell. And in my head, I imaged how long did it take me to pass the challenge. I thought it was going to be the same time to then pass another one. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's quicker. It's like passing phase one's hard until you pass it, until you fail enough where you do start passing them, and passing them becomes easy over time. But then once you pass them, phase two's hard until that comes easy, and then keeping alive is hard until that comes easy, and you just get used to each stage, and then before you know it, you're at the stage of consistently profitable, where you just, no matter what happens, you just go again the next day. You just go again, same again, boom, boom. And what you find is, because your logbook tells you that you take losses and you can still be profitable by the end of the month. It's all about monthly, right? I know some people, I say to you sometimes, John, don't I? Go off weekly, then you can't go off daily. You cannot go off daily.
I try to now. I try to go off weekly. This is the thing, like I'm sitting here now, like thinking weekly, and I'm bloody like 400 odd down, and I'm just like, oh. So, I mean, I was kind of hoping to
Then go off
trying to get
weekly.
a grand this week, and I've
Well-
just nowhere fucking near it.
Well, don't go off weekly then. Go off monthly. I mean, look at this. How do you think I felt when we took that $700 loss? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's only
Yeah.
0.7% on a 50k account. Is that right? No, it's not. It's 1.5%. 1.5%, which is not much really if you think about percentage-wise. But $700, the biggest loss we've took on stream, right? But that week, you'd think that week, that was the 18th, right? So what was this? That was September 18th. So that was a Thursday. What did we make? 15. So 15. So we made 388 and we made 167. So we were down for the week, basically. That week, we were down for the week. Even though we had a trade, $388. And then so over $500 we had for that week. Imagine having $500 profit that week, thinking, get in, that's fantastic, great pay. Then all of a sudden you take a $700 loss, you lose it all, and your minus for the week.
Yeah.
Imagine how you feel. You probably would want to trade it and get it back up, but
Yeah.
you've just got to be true to yourself in regards to stick with a monthly. Where am I at the end of the month? This was a tough month, very tough month, but we're still in profit by 1%. We're still in profit by 1%, which is, remember, top 1% of traders, they make between 1 and 3%. That is it. Don't make
Yeah.
10, 20%. So
It's just ruthless that my target's so fucking high.
yeah, it is like that is a bit ruthless. But we just pluck away every day, and we just pluck away at it. What you want to be looking at now is, okay, I've got this account now. What I want to do now is start building up money for my business to purchase another account. I've got that account forever now. It's just going to pluck away and go up and up and up and up and up. Eventually, I'll hit payout. This account's just going to do this. Yeah, yes, you might have took a big loss, but you're doing this again. This might take you a few months, but eventually, payouts here. Eventually, you will hit it. But in the meantime, you're still trading this account, but you're looking at getting another account where you start here, and then this one is doing the same. And that one might happen in a week's time, you get a payout. But this one you need to bring out a drawdown. And then you'll add
Well, like the next account I'm going to buy, like I say, is going to be one where it's a 90-10 and then do the assessment. And
yeah.
I think the assessment accounts don't have the consistency rule, so I could earn $1,000 and withdraw it. I could earn 500 and withdraw it. Like it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I just need to get this one done, and then I can clear off a bit of debt with my bank, put $1,000 to one side to live off for the next month or couple months or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Do you know what I mean? I just need to get paid. Like I'm not trying to come at it from a perspective of I'm desperate for the money. I need it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that's a bad way of thinking about it. Like, so I'm still trying to be like super patient with it, and I know it'll come eventually. And I'm not sitting there and thinking, oh well, it'll happen this month. I mean, I know it'll happen when it happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about it in the right way, but it doesn't change the fact that I still could do it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I know, man. I know. So guys, we're up $200 at the minute. Okay, up $200. I'm going to move my stops to the high of this 15 just for now. I'm just going to trail. We should come straight through though.
I'm gonna move. I mean, I'm already in a trade on NAS like from ages ago.
Oh yeah, on sell.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think about whether I should move. I mean, my target is actually down at 24,716. That's basically the bottom of the 4-hour range.
Oh, right, okay. Oh yeah, it could pop through.
Debating on like bringing it closer. I don't know.
For my full TP, there is an area here, right? Which I've just realised if we look, but I think we've already tapped this area. There is an area you can reject from here. Where was that?
24,802.
Oh yeah. Okay, we should come through to this now. This here, this is what? 24792. 2. Yeah, you do have a little rejection area here. What I might do though, because you might be right here. Look at that daily, right? This daily can go anywhere. Yeah. Same as the weekly. So the daily can go anywhere. This pop to here. This would be technically.
I mean, mine is the, or it was the bottom of those 4-hour bodies. Basically, it wasn't quite that far. It was 4-hour bodies is where I had it.
About that.
There, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, look at this. Why did this happen? This can't.
If it could come down to those 4-hour bodies, I would be bloody happy with that. That would put me in profit for the week, not by much, but it would be something. But I mean, you are right, like there is a chance it could potentially reject a bit sooner than that, do you know what I mean?
Because the 4 is going to close shortly. 9 minutes left for the 4. How far is the top wick going to be? Are we going to pop down first with the 4 and then pull back?
I really would like that to be the target, do you know what I mean? But I just, I don't know. Like I'm dubious about it because obviously I know that it can pop down to that area that you mentioned and reject and then just fly to the upside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my only issue with it.
It's all on the 4 really. Is the 4 going to pull back first for the top wick and then come down? Or is it going to pop down first and then come up?
I mean, I might move my target actually to the area that you mentioned where all the wicks tend to come down to. I don't really want a chance, you know, trying to make an extra 200 and then it ends up not doing it and it flies up to my stop loss, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe what I might do is I might take profit down to that body, but like you say, when it hits that zone, just trail it.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 6, 4. 2, 4.
Trail it on the minute.
I really don't want this 4 to close down, do you see? I needed to sort of fill the range because the 4, see, let's have a look at the 2. Let's see what the 2 does around here. So 2, straight through. You can reject from here, pull back, top wick. That would, but have we already got that top wick now? And we've got a grab, got a liquidity grab there. So is the next 2 just going to open up and drop down? We've then got from the upside. 2, same again. 2 can pull back.
And when this hourly closes, that'll be a nice liquidity grab if it closes bearish and golfing.
Yeah.
I'd almost be bloody tempted to put another fucking sell on, to be honest with you, if it closes like that.
Even the 2s, all the 2s come through. Even the 2s come through, so we should. It's just a case of I'm going to get a top wick first.
What I might do, since I've already got a sell on it, I might do that. I might wait for the top wick, and then if it does come and tap a support, I might stick another pendant on. Because you know what I mean, brother.
I know what you mean, lad.
If I can get 2 birds with 1 stone on this trade, that would make me a very happy bunny. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, just thinking if this 4, and to seeing where the move stops back. Not all the way, but just above the 2. Because if this 2 closes like this, the next 2, it shouldn't come up and break the high. It doesn't need to, because we've had the 1 hour grab. Look at the 1 hour grab now. If this grab is a grab to drive down, and if we are going to drive down, the new one, top wick, tap previous support, and then push down. You shouldn't break the high.
No.
Let me have a look at what risk that would be if I don't know. $47, yeah, I'm going to do that, guys. I'll move my stops back just above there. Because if this one closes like this, which looks like it's going to, the new candle shouldn't break that high. If we need to drive down, there is. Obviously, if price wants to change direction, it can do, and then break the highs. But if it breaks the highs, that's because it's changing direction. It shouldn't break the high and then push down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I got going on, guys. That's what I got going on. Lovely trade, though. I mean, I'm up $160, $170. Up 68 pips. We did peak 87 pips. Didn't get some trade ideas though. Andre!
Yeah. Good morning.
How are you doing, Gator?
Morning, all. Morning, mate. Are you all in this trade?
Yep.
Which trade?
I am not.
Did you not get in that?
No. Actually, no.
No, I'm sort of in on this trade. I've sort of got it set up earlier. Pete's got in much higher than I have, but I'm kind of like moving in the same direction.
Okay.
Got another trade potentially setting up in a minute. If you're interested, on the hourly, a pullback and then a pendant below.
Where
On NAS 100. If you've got a liquidity grab on the hour, and if it closes like this engulfing, plus all the other time frames as well, you should be looking at kind of coming down. Ready for the tankage. I'll definitely be putting another fucking sell on if it pulls back and comes and taps previous support, I'll tell you that.
What's the target? What, 24605 or?
So my full target is 24718, but we're all looking at potentially another target, which is 24796, which is basically where all the wicks tend to come in, but some of them will come through a bit further. So it just depends on how you deal with that. Whether you want to, I mean, I'm probably going to trail it instead of taking partials.
So this is what we've got, Andre. Right? This zone here is very clean on the 4. The 4 tends to just drive straight through it. Right? Now we've drove through it. We didn't fully tap the zone where price is always tapped. Okay, so we feel that this 4 is just having a little pullback, and then it's going to complete the movement to the downside. So we were expecting this 4 to drive straight through. Now if it doesn't drive straight through, then we're thinking, okay, well the new 4 shouldn't give us much of a top wick and should come straight through, because price has never not come through, and it's happened a few times really. So that's why we got in on a quick wing back sell.
Yeah.
The entry, I mean, look at the entry, it's fucking sexy as out. Look at that for an entry.
Nice.
I don't watch porn anymore, Andre. I just look at charts and entries.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah. So
That's the money shot right there.
yeah, so our entry, win back sell here, lovely, and we've just sort of bounced off it straight away. But what we're a bit wary of now is the four's about to close in 1 minute. Are we going to get a steep top wick, and how steep are we going to get it before the flip? Now we don't think
Or
it'd be much of a.
fly through.
Yeah, we don't think it's going to be much because all the other candles have flew straight through. So we're thinking maybe a small open up and literally just bomb straight through. That's what we're expecting. So the chain of thought is we need to hit this area, which we haven't hit yet. But price can also come straight through to 24662. This one didn't do it, but yeah, that's our chain of thought on it. But we're risk free technically. I've adjusted my stops just for the forward close, because if you look at the one, and you'll know this because obviously Holy Grail and things like that. If this one closes like this, we've had a grab, a 1 hour grab.
Yeah.
Okay, price shouldn't come up, break the high and then flip. If it does break the high, stop us out, then it's changed the direction. We're probably going to be heading up and we're just run. So that's why I've adjusted. I'm only $50 on this. I'm up $200 at the moment, but we've now got a new candle, guys. So if I can get a pullback to the body of this candle, I'll get another sell stop underneath for another entry. Well, that's if I get a pullback.
Go back to there.
Yeah, the 30 broke below, which is nice. 50. Oh, fucking 15. 15's in me 15. The 15's actually closed respecting, which, what were we saying earlier, Dan? When the 15 closes respecting, we've got to be careful. Guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some partial because of that 15, right? I'm going to take $150 out. 1, 2, 5. I haven't took. Did I take that? $100 out. Sorry. Took $100 out. Now my new sort of target for taking partial is down in these levels. Okay. So we're now so the loss we took earlier, we took another loss today, Andre, on stream. Two in 2 days, mate. Not like me. So yeah, we took another loss, which was $190. What's that $190? Wasn't there 2 entries on? So I'm minus $170 this morning so far, and we're in a trade, risk free. So we should be okay. Price can still push down. We could potentially end up with some nice profit by the end of it. So yeah, I took some partial out, guys, just because of the 15. I really respect the 15. When the candle respects a 15-minute zone, it does make me think. But if I get a pullback to this, I will have another sell stop underneath the hour for another entry. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've got going on. I knew we should have done a top down on NAS first, John. I'll blame you.
Yeah, it's all my fault, isn't it, really? I think, to be honest with you, I'm happy enough to put a sell stop on it now, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Slapped an alarm on and now sit and wait, I reckon. if this trade does play out the way I'm banking on it playing out, I just need to be careful not to take too much profit.
Yeah. What did you risk on this, John? I only risked $100 on it.
I like now that I've got like I'm well in profit, I just risk 1% every time. Really, most of the time now. Like I'm confident enough to be risking 1% now.
Yeah. And when you take a loss, how do you feel? You all right?
Yeah, fine with it. I mean, I'll probably come down to 0.5 if I start drifting closer to break even on the account, you know. But it depends on the. It depends really. It depends on the. Thingy. Yeah, I've just missed a bloody trade on gold as well.
The Schnabelduber. Depends on the Schnabelduber.
Yeah, it depends on the Schnabelduber, yeah.
What the balls? Oh, look at the 1 hour close on gold.
Yeah, I just missed a fucking trade on gold there. Oh, I'm annoyed about that.
So look at the 4 now. So the 4's closed bearish. If I can get a top wick now. Yeah, I would need a top wick to previous support here.
All right.
If I can get a top wick to here on the 1, I'll have a sell stop on gold also. And that would be the 4, because the 4 probably needs a top wick, I would imagine. Does it need much of a top wick? Not really, but we'd like it to tap previous support. So we'll set an alert on that.
Yeah, I got in on that one, John.
Did you grab that?
Yeah. No, there was one gold one. Yeah, mate, I'm fucking annoyed. I was pissing about with bloody Naz.
Order filled. There we go. Just got TP.
You should have shouted it out, Andre.
I was sitting and listening to you guys. Okay, I tell you why I didn't, mate. I'm trying out the futures, so figuring out how to do.
No, I don't want excuses. I want results.
What solutions?
What results?
Futures?
What's futures?
Futures. It's the future, man.
It's a future.
It's interesting.
There's no spreads on it,
No spreads.
but you only use contracts, don't you?
Yeah, so it's just figuring out how how that works and how to place the orders correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just on the demo. It's annoying because you have to basically subscribe first before you can get the demo account.
Yeah.
Whatever. I found a really good discount code, so you get 40% off for the first month. So you can try it.
Is that
It's
with
like
top
$35.
one?
Say again.
With top one, is it?
Top step.
Oh, top step. That's it. Yeah. I've done it with them. I can see myself getting into futures. The only thing I don't like about it is it's sort of through like a trading view style, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what? I didn't like because top one is similar. I've got a top one account as well.
Yeah.
And that also is a similar style. But now that I'm using it, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm seeing the benefit of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm fine with NT5, but what I hate about it is just how shitty the chart interface is.
Yeah.
Like with you're on top step and top one, you can really magnify it and really zoom in. Okay, there you want to place your order. It's really good in that, and you see the wicks clearly. Where when you're on like a 30-minute or 1 hour on MT5 or MT4, you're just like, fuck yeah, just trying to zoom in a bit.
It is like I know what you mean. Yeah. It's good, but the only reason why I probably don't do is because obviously I stream, and I don't like to show my balance.
Mate, if you ever, I think here in Top Step, I had a look through the settings yesterday. They've got this privacy option.
Have there?
And then it's got streamer mode. Okay, can I show you quickly?
Yeah.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah. We're there. Before you do that, let me stop sharing in case my computer explodes.
Yes.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so where do I go? I go here, share screen. Waiting for an approver to share screen.
Why have I not got that approval?
I see you with your
Allow-
top
I
off.
went there.
That's what you're showing.
Allow screen sharing. Yeah, try now, Andre. Try and do it again.
Okay. Cool.
I know. Are you gonna have your top off, Andre, or what? I'm not watching if you're not gonna have your top off.
All right, so let's have a look here. So right now you can see, okay, so my practice account, you can see all my balance and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So here's the settings, and then streamer mode. Okay, so there we go. So you can't see that.
So you can. See, I asked Nate this and he said he doesn't think you can.
So okay, we can do all of this. Let's see. All right, there we go.
Because
That's all
I
banked
gave it a go, right, Andre, and I smashed the
Yeah.
demo. I absolutely smashed. Because it's so tight stops, isn't it? So spreads, there's no spreads, is there?
it's so I've got it set up now like Nate, where it will default to $250 whatever risk, and instead just stop straight away based on that whatever. So I'm figuring out the difference between this is the main one, and they've got the micro one as well. So on this one, when you risk $250, it's much bigger, like wider stops or something. So I'm still figuring that out, but so far so good. So this is now my first trade this morning and I made. Where can I see this here? So $573 on this trade now. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
And then
I did like it.
Yeah.
I did like it, and I probably will look at it again. Now I know that. I love how there's no spreads. Love it.
Yeah. So that was awesome.
Interesting.
So now it's time to get funded on that, and then.
Is it only 2 steps on that?
It's one step.
Can you get instant ones on it? Or they're not doing that?
Again?
Can you get instant ones on it? Like prop firms are offering instant funding.
Not as far as I know. Not with this platform.
Ah, right.
But so you need on the 50K account you need a $3,000 profit, and Nate has been doing that in 2 days.
He's doing it in 2 days.
Yeah. And then he's at 2 payouts now already.
Yeah.
So yeah, but again, you need to figure out with your strategy how that works.
It would, it would work fine with me because I don't really risk more than $250 anyway.
No,
So yeah, it worked fine. Like I say, I've done it. The only thing I didn't think you could hide the balance. I'm quite private.
Are you going to get a sell stop on now, or what did you say?
I'm going to wait for the 15 because this 15 is going to close bullish now. So why are you closing bullish? But yeah, I am interested in a sell stop. But instead of a sell stop, I might just take if I get a nice big pushing candle on the 5 bearish, then what I would do is maybe market execute off the 5. Low risk, stops just above the 5, and we try and catch the reversal for the 1 to flip to come through.
The thing is, though, bear in mind as well, like you probably are going to have some bullish candles coming up because it's pulling back first, isn't it? Like you're gonna, on the higher time frames, on like 2, 3, 4 and the hourly, you're gonna have some sort of pullback, aren't you? You know, it is gonna go bullish at some point. But on the grand scale, it is all bearish and you've got grabs and what have you, so it should be coming through. At least to those points that you mentioned anyway.
It's just how steep is this forward top wick going to be? That is it.
Yeah.
I mean, even
well, my stop loss is fucking miles high, so
yeah.
You know, I'm not really worried, to be fair.
The 30 is lovely though, but look, the 30 is going to give you a fake out. Actually, there's still another 15 minutes left, so really you don't want to fake out off the 30. You want this 30 to flip. You know what I mean? And if the 15 closes bullish, you then need the next 15. The next 15 needs to do that in order for the 30 not to close bullish. So that's what you want to see. And are you going to see that? Not too sure. But if we are going to get this on the 15, what would initiate this 15? What would it look like on the 5s in and around this area in order for us to get in? Well, this is where you go, okay, what am I willing to risk? Let's say the first thing what we would probably see is maybe a 5 engulfing. Let's say this closes like this and then the 5 closes bearish, engulfing the other one. There's a bit of price action. You could then maybe go, okay, top wick, sell stop underneath the 5 with stops just above the high, because if you push back up, then obviously this is not the move and the 30 is probably likely to close bullish. So that's an early sign to get out. So I think what I'm looking for now, price is pushed up, is a bit of price action on a 5 minute, and then I'll look for another entry. but it would be low risk stops above the high, potentially. Or at that point, you could just get your sell stops underneath. You could put your sell stops underneath now if you want. I just don't like if the 30 fakes out, or the 15 closes like this, new 15 might come down, test the low, might even break the low, and then flip to the upside. And that would drag you up. That would activate your sell stop. It could drag you up. So that's obviously what we want to avoid, isn't it? But then you've got to say to yourself, well, look, you're in a trade. You technically should be I'm technically risk-free now, right? Technically risk-free. We've took profit out. So even if this stops, we've still got some nice profit. Yeah? Do we need to put another trade on? Probably not. We're just, what we're doing, we're just adding the risk. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just adding risk to it, aren't we? So this is where you've got to think for yourself and go, okay, because you remember, we don't think how much money we can make. We say, how do we protect our capital? How do we protect our capital?
Right. Full risk free did quickly.
Yeah, 10 lot.
Just to let you know, we all call you PT3 trades now.
PT3 trades. Joe, we have been taking quite a lot more trades on stream than I do usually. But yeah, I mean, you could easily, you think if this 4 is going to flip to the downside now, how are you coming to break the lows? I just don't like the 30, the 15. The thing about the 15, I really respect the 15. When that 15 respects a certain level, that sort of initiates the change of direction. Yeah, look, another 15. Respect the level, that's why. 15. So if this 15 had closed below here, I'd have a sell stop on straight away. I'd have it on now, but it didn't. So that's why I'm just a bit cautious. So when my hey. But yeah, 30 is 30 gonna flip. What you could do as well is if the 5, you could just take the 5 if you wanted to. But I'm looking for a 5 close. The 5 closes below here. You could just take that. This is a potential wing back sell. But if I get an engulfing 5-minute close like this, and I get a top wick, I'm going to be looking to get another trade on. I think it stops just above the high.
Raining down in Newcastle.
Oh, it's fucking storms here, Dan. Absolute storms. But look at the one now, though. Not the one. What time is that? What time frame is that? 15. Oh, on my MT4, this has got no top wick. Got no top wick. So let's see how this 5 closes, and then if the next 5 can pull up, ideally break a high, then I'll have a sell stop on underneath to come down. Hopefully that'll start initiating and push through, and we'll get one big massive candle all the way through to 0. Let us see. 20 past 10. It's been a good session though, considering. I think we've learned quite a lot this morning. Wouldn't you say, John?
Yeah.
Confidence, John. Confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learned how to lose.
Lose. Where did we take fast like there? It was round D, wasn't it? It was the 15. We took fast.
Did nobody get in on gold?
I did.
No, I fucking missed it.
Nice one, Andre.
81 pips.
I joined you.
Please.
I break even. So they did wait 6 quid in profit now. Boom.
Nice, man. Nice. And look, let's say you have to take, let's say we get taught that you have to take losses in Forex. You have to, right? It's the rule. In order to make money in Forex, you have to take losses. Would you rather uncontrolled losses, full stop losses getting smashed, or where you've dictated where you get stopped out and how much you're going to get stopped out by? That's all we're doing. That's the difference in being consistently profitable or not. Controlled losses, All the losses, they're fairly controlled. Look, we had our stop loss on the last trade and a certain level. We adjusted them because if we knew if we came below that low, we're going to push to our full stop loss anyway. So you might as well move your stops to there, and we minimise the loss. It's just about identifying how can I get out this trade as soon as I identify that we're wrong. That's it. That's all you're trying to do constantly. So even when you're in a trade, you're still constantly thinking, how can I get out if this goes wrong? What's the first sign of this trade? Show me that I'm wrong. What's the first sign where I can get out? You constantly think like that instead of how much money I can make. I'm telling you now, it'll change your whole. You will be
Thing is, though,
consistently profitable.
at the same time, sorry to
Need a
interrupt
topic.
you, at the same
Sorry.
time, I also think thinking too much like that is a bad idea. Purely because, I think it's a difficult mindset, because you've got to know the difference between pullbacks and movements, and what matters and what doesn't. Because if you think too much like that, you end up panicking, seeing the tiniest little sign that might say that it's going to come and hit your stop loss.
Yeah.
You exit out at a small loss, and then it just tanks the TP. So you have to kind of also take into consideration, like you said before, the overall bias, the overall trading strategy, all of the signs you initially said, was your confluence to why the trade would play out.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, thinking too much like that also makes you lose money, because you don't stay in the trades that you initially placed, with all the confluence and all the confirmation. You know what I mean? Like, I've done that over the last couple of weeks. In fact, I've done that fucking loads, to be honest. I've missed loads of trades. I've missed probably like 7 or 8 trades over the last few weeks, where I've sat there and thought, oh, this looks like it's not going to play out. I fucking cancel it because I saw the tiniest sign that might end up coming in my stop loss, and I cancel and I lose $100 or whatever, and then it just tanks straight to my TP, and I sit there and I think, why did I cancel that?
Well, what's going to tell you, and we said it earlier, what is the main ingredient to consistently profitable? Experience. Experience is going to tell you, because you're going to get experience on your emotions and what you're going off. You're going to know, okay, we'll respect the higher time frame better than the lower time frame, right? And also your logbook's going to tell you that as well. So over time, you're always going to get trades where you get out and then it smashes TP. I even get them. I mean, yesterday, our stops were too tight. I even said that when we got on. I should have adjusted my stops, but I couldn't. I knew it was too tight. We got stopped out by like 10 pips, and then it's smashed up to our TP, towards our TP anyway, where we could have had profit. You're always going to get that, unfortunately. You're always going to get it. But over time, experience, you'll know what to do yourself. You'll know what to do yourself. So it will come.
I'm 53 cents in profit.
Go on, Dan. Go on, Dan.
Fuck yeah.
This is ready to fly down. This.
What a Friday.
I tell you what, if this 15, I was going to take the 5, but the 5 pushed down first, then came up. I am looking at 1 minute left on this 5. So what's that on the 15? Is this 15? This 15 hasn't got a top wick. I would like a top wick on this 15, please. There's my top wick on the 15. So I think if I can get a 15-minute close, bearish. Still 6 minutes left of this, so if I can get a bit of a steeper top wick. Because I am interested in what lot am I on here? 2.5, isn't it? Oh, look at the warm, you little bugger. Look at that. This is going to go, there's that 5 top wick. I wanted that first and then sell stop underneath. But this looks like this is probably going to go. So let's see if the 15 can hold out. And then I get a top wick and I maybe get in off the next 15 again for another entry. Or you could just get your sell stop underneath the 30. Let's have a look what that would look like actually. 3 trade Pete. Too many trades on here like fears. Too many bloody trades. Stops for this 30 would only need to be the high, because what you're saying is you'd expect this 30 to flip and it's not going to close back bullish. That's what we're going off. So you could probably use that. There's only 5 minutes left of this 30. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get that on. It looks like the 30 is going to close bullish. One can still flip though. The one's got 30 minutes left. So yeah, we could go off the 1 and the 2.
What's this? Trade number 15 for the morning.
Yeah. We've only had 2 trades on, God. Let me please.
What am I on? Trade number 4. I've had 4. 4 today.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, top wick on that 5. No bottom wick. Both candles, no bottom wick. It's going to flip this. 15's going to close. See how this 15 closes? If the new 15 can open up, break the high, I'll have a sell stop underneath the 15, come back down. Okay. But I don't think we're going to get much of a pullback. I'd need a pullback to this, I would think. Go back to this. Yeah. If the 15, I'd only need a pullback to that, then I'll be happy for a sell stop underneath. Yeah, that's what I'll be after. And my stops would only be the high, below, be same lot size, so it'll be very low risk.
This 4's gonna flip again.
What you on about gold or?
Nas.
Yeah, it does look like it's gonna flip now. So yeah, I am interested in the 15. Let's see what this 15 does. 3 minutes left. Get this lined up now.
What do you use for, you know how you've got like your position lot size calculator?
Yeah, I don't use it really.
Well, I use it for gold just to make sure that I'm not like over leveraging
Yeah,
massively,
yeah,
because sometimes me stops can be, you know, like a couple of 100 pips.
yeah.
So, but I can't find NAS on it.
Some of them don't do it. You've got to use something else.
Right.
84.
I generally just put a trade on and then I'm like, nope, out, back in.
Yeah. Do you know what I do for my lot? So, because I've got MT4, I have a rough idea of the lot I need to use, and then I'll put my pending order on, put my stop loss where it needs to be, and I'll hover over it and go, how much is that? Okay.
That's what I generally do with NAS.
I'm quite
It's generally about 6 lots.
Yeah.
For me.
So like that last trade, because I'd entered, I didn't work that out, and when I entered, it was like $300 risk. I was like, you only wanted $150 risk on it. So that's why I was a bit, because the way I work out my risk is, I don't just have a set 1%. I used to. Now it's all about the probability of the trade. I work out the probability of the trade, and then I go, okay, what am I willing to risk to see if I'm right here? That's all I do.
Yeah.
This 15 though. This 15 closes bearish, and like this, I then need a break of the highs. Ooh, look at this 15 here. See, there's no top wick on my MT4 on the 15. What a day. It's, do you know what really just worries me a bit here is this 15 closing respect. This 15 closing respect. Okay, there's the 15 bearish close. Can we get a top wick? Can I get a top wick? Can I break a high? If I can break this high, I'll have a sell stop underneath the 15. And my stops would just be above this high at that point. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. If I break this high, be even better.
Better.
Wait there though, because this is the 30 close. 30's close bullish. Is the hour going to flip? That's the thing. I don't like the 30. Let me look left quickly.
Well, bottom on the new 30, so.
Range there. Because you technically had a fake on the 30. Let's see if we can break the high first. If we break the high, might just wait for. See how these 5 closes. If this 5, if we can do something like this, break the high, and then we come back below on the 5, back below this level, then I would probably take that top wick, sell stop underneath to come through maybe. I think my stops would be here though, guys. 2492. So if we can break this high, I'll be over the moon. We broke it there. 15's below the high now. 30. Can we really see this 30 do that?
Hmm.
5, 2, 2. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have a sell stop under this. It stops it here. 24911. If this does flip now after we broke the high, I'm expecting to drive down. The 30 might catch us out. That's the only thing I could catch us out really. But I'm sell stop. I've got to sell stop my stops. We've now broke the high here. Stop loss. It's because I'm still expecting the one to flip. If it's going to flip, there's still enough time for the one to flip. 26 minutes left. But if it is going to flip, it means 2 more 15-minute candles. It means this 15 is going to flip. If the one is going to flip, how do you image the next 2 15? Well, this one's probably going to do that. Probably going to do that. And then the next 15 then would look like that. That's what I would expect of the one. So it's a case of, yes, we've got no bottom wick and we might come down, create a bottom wick and flip back bullish. That's where we'll manage risk if the 15 closes bullish. But if we do flip, I think the probability of then flipping and staying bearish is pretty high from this height. That would probably initiate the one. We close respecting here. Why didn't we carry on with this next one? Why did we close bearish? We're not actually, the only downside to it, we're not actually bouncing off anything here. So why would we pull back to that and then flip and drive down? I've only got $100 risk on it. We're risk free on the first one. The stops have to be here in case we need to tap this zone again. If this 15 closes bullish, we don't get activated, we just delete. This stop needs to be like that. See what happens there. 5. Either that, if you don't like that, you've got no bottom wick on this 5. No top wick on this 5. You could just wait for the 5 to close back below this level. That might be the safest option. Below that. I'm happy with this risk, guys. I'm happy with the risk. Don't like how we've got no top wick. I would prefer a top wick on the 5 before coming down. This 5 could easily, if you don't like it, delete and wait for the 5 close below, because this could easily come, tap, activate, and flip to the upside easy, right? So you could wait for the 5 close below. However, if the 15 is going to flip, it could really drive down and means you would miss the move. So one 5-minute candle, this 5-minute candle could easily do something like that, and then you would miss the move. So I think I'm happy to keep my sell stop on, like a top wick. If the 15 closes bullish, that's where I look to get out, because the next 15 then could come down, activate, and then flip. Again, the next 15 could really drive down, because then you would have a fake out to the upside here. Ooh, what a session. What a session. I tell you what, blinking everything at us today. Really good for your trading this, guys. I know it can be frustrating. What's Jeff saying? Sorry, Jeff, I'm ignoring you. I didn't have the YouTube up. The gym guys have a great trade session. Who's Jim? I don't know who Jim is, mate. He's gone to the gym.
Hey, Jim.
See Jim?
He's got to see, Jim. He's got to see.
Come on, can we tap this area and then bounce?
Wait, what a sesh. Loads of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Been magnet.
Forget about the money and the you know, because currently I'm still down. I'm only down $100 and something, but forget about that. For learning, it's been a really good session. I think it's flung loads of curveballs at us. We're really into the charts. We're really analysing the charts. Yeah, thank you, Marley Paul.
You're welcome.
I didn't get speak properly. Can this 15 flip though? This 15 flips nice. It's a lovely break the high. Come on, the 15. The advantage point on this, guys, as well, if it does flip, you could just go risk free around here in case you bounce off this level again. But there's nowhere else to go. If this does flip, there's nowhere else to go apart from tapping this level.
I've heard that talk before. probably shouldn't trade again, but I love risking it for a biscuit. Why not?
Well, if it's there, you know, we take
Well,
it.
I'm break even now, so
Oh yeah.
if it's a loss, that's...
Are you in another trade? Are you still in a trade?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you're
out.
the trade, but you break even.
Yeah, I took what I needed to just cover the losses from gold. So
Right. Have you got this on? The sell stop.
I've got a sell stop on, yeah. Hasn't activated yet. So
Is
it's
this on gold on NAS?
on NAS. So it's under the 30. It hasn't.
Under the 30, the same as us basically. You got this trade
Yeah.
on? Yeah.
Yeah. So
The thing is, this is prime breakout material. Bullish close. Break above here, and then what do we always see? We then see the next one drive down. That's what I can see happening. I would prefer this 15 to flip now. After a nice top work. That top work's lovely. Oh, here we go. Are we in? Is this the flip?
It's prime. Try not to worry too much.
Okay,
It's come through material.
I'm not in. Why am I not in? Yeah.
oh, I've just passed 2 draws.
Now I'm in, guys. I'm in for another sell on this. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in for another sell. My stops are here. We're in for another sell. So it's a case of, can now the 1 hour, is this the 1 hour going to flip, or is the one going to stay bullish? That's it. We'll manage risk if the one stays bullish, right? But can we drive down? I take partial. I'll move to risk free. Is this zone? This is where I'll take partial to break even. We've got this little level. So we're in for a second entry, guys. I've only got $100 risk on it. Once this 15 closes in 3 minutes, if it stays bearish, fantastic, right? We can maybe move stops to the high, because then you would have had a grab, and you shouldn't be breaking the high again, driving. But this 15 can still do anything at the moment, right? Come on, stay bearish. I really need to. I'll be back in a second, guys. If I come back and this is smashed stop loss again, like I did last time, I'm going to be fuming. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Come on down. Who's making music?
Oh, proper storms here.
That wind chimes you've got.
Yeah, need them. 50 seconds. We ideally need a bearish close on this 15. Are we going to get that bearish close?
I like having a big mess around this morning.
Yeah. The thing is though, if you get, this can still play out even if the 15 closes above here, because you can image fake out the 30. This is definitely my last trade though, guys. So if this hit stops,
Oh,
yeah, not interested. But it. Oh, so 15 close. If you don't like it, you can get out. Right? If you don't like it, you can get out. See how this. Is it the one? See, the one's about to close. It's the last 15 minutes of the one. So if the one is going to flip, that means this 15 has to drive down. And if it's not, and the one's gonna stay bullish, where can we image the one closing? If the one closes bullish and doesn't stop us out, we should then still get a pullback on the one or the flip. So we should have a chance to get out still, even with profit. So it is what it is for me, guys. I'm keeping this on. I'm expecting, or I'm relying on hopium, as John likes to say. Are we going to get this with one 5-minute candle? I'll tell you what we can do actually. It just stops. You're at break even on this, so if you don't like it, please get out. You didn't profit on a trade anyway, but let's see how this next 15 closes. What you could potentially do, if you do break this low on the 15, you could then bring stop to the high of that 15, because if it does flip back up to the upside, you're probably going to fill the range, which is more probable that you're going to get stopped out as well. But if you do break the low, I would imagine you're not coming back up if we're correct. You know what I mean? Like Giza.
I know what you mean.
So what should I have for tea tonight? Friday. What should I have for tea tonight?
Chinese takeaway. That's what I was supposed to be having last night for my mother's birthday, but everyone cancelled.
Yeah.
You had chips.
Exciting.
Oh, someone just entered another trade. Was that you, John?
Nah, mate, I'm fucking falling asleep. Waiting for that alarm to go off to say, oh, you're in profit, start trailing.
Come on, 15, plummet.
See if we break this low. So the previous 5 are close respecting a minor support, which is here, but it's only a minor support. There's not really we can go off if you get 5 close below, which would initiate the move. Really, it's just on the 15. If the 15 flips to the upside, then we're probably wrong, but we could potentially get a fake out back in. You've had a bit of a gap, but on my MT4 this 15 and close. So price does this a lot, right? So what it does is, let's say this 15 this came up, yeah, closed bullish, and then the next 15 closes bearish. So what that does, it creates this support here, a minor support level here. And what price does to suck people in, right? They'll sell because you've had a bearish close. And then price will fake out, catch their stop losses out, take their stop losses out. Okay, and then everyone will go, fuck, and then they'll start buying because we broke above this now. We think we're going to continue. And then, I'm not saying it's going to do it here, but price does this a lot. And then you get a fake out back down. And that's the direction. So the thing is with this, you don't have any signs when it's going to do it, but we just know it happens quite a lot, really. So we sort of preempting that, is this what's going to happen? And is that the one going to flip to the downside? Because we know the 4 needs to fill the range. So we've got 2 more 5-minute candles to close for the 15. We just need a bearish 15 close. We get a 15 bearish close. Pretty nice. The 5 closed bearish nicely. Is a top wick. This is the top wick on the 5. The previous 5 did close bearish. All on the 15s. All on the 15s. Oh, that was one trade. Second trade we're still in. We took $98 from. Just been stuck in this range all morning, really, haven't we? Is that the time? 10 to 11. Jesus Christ. Absolutely flew by.
Well, I've got my risk. 35 quid. Or $35. If I lose that, fantastic.
$35 risk.
Just above the highs of the bottoms.
This 5's flipped back to the downside. Can we break the lows? Oh, we're gonna plummet through the floor, you guys. Absolutely plummet. Just for you, John. No one else, just you, John.
He's asleep.
He's asleep. I love our golden goose. Have you been watching anything good lately, Dan? Anything on telly?
Oh,
Any good series?
Murderbot.
Murderbot. Can I just stop you? That sounds absolutely shit.
It's actually not.
Is it good?
No, I'm enjoying it. The full original one, and it's Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah. I don't
And
know who she is.
So the Skarsgård family, there's loads of them. They're all like actors and that.
Yeah.
One of them did It.
Oh yeah.
In the film Welcome to Derry series.
I've not seen
So Alexander, is it? Have you seen Mute? The film.
No.
Mute.
No.
So that's Alexander Skarsgård, but it's about he's a robot, basically.
Does he kill people?
Well, they're supposed to be like protect people, so they do like loads of mining and stuff like that in space. There's loads of big corporations and that.
Oh.
And he like hacks his programming so he doesn't have to listen, because he like the way it starts off, he's just like, this guy's an arsehole, that guy's an arsehole.
Yeah.
He's alright, but he's an arsehole. And he hacks his programming, and then when they do that, they're supposed to get like liquidated and stuff, but he gets refurbished, and a bunch of like hippies pay for him, or pay the company to hire the robot to like protect them when they go on expeditions on this planet. And it's just about him like trying not to give away that he's hacked his programming and that he doesn't actually have to listen to them.
Yeah.
and it's just, it's well, it's
Isn't it
15.
good, Dan? Am I going to watch it and be pissed off with you because you recommended it?
Probably.
Are you on commission for these?
Huh?
Are you on commission
I
for
wish.
more than these?
Apple. I wish.
And look at this 15 now, Dan. The 5 is a lovely, lovely close. Especially if we break this previous 5 low. This low here. This is really, really nice. We're up $53 on this second trade. Did you get on this, John? Is he still on, John?
Good morning.
Yeah,
Hey,
just
Nate.
half fallen asleep.
Oh, how you doing, mate?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, good, man.
Probably go back to sleep, John, Nate here.
Fucking gutted I missed that trade earlier.
Which one?
I got it.
The
That's
gold.
it.
Got to be in it to win it.
You know, no graph today. Nate, is a piston down there?
Oh, mate, it's been raining for like 24 hours already.
Yeah. Same as. I was in Manchester on Wednesday for a ladies' football game. The 4:30 kickoff, so driving there like tea time, and it just lashed down the whole time we were there. Honestly, we were absolutely drenched. Not light rain, like proper. I've never known rain like it to be that much. But yeah, bit of a nightmare like.
Madness. Mate, it's going to rain all weekend, isn't it, as well? I reckon
Is
we're going
it?
to get 2 months of rain in 2 days.
I've got another footy match tomorrow. That'll probably get called off then.
Yeah, I bet.
Nice sleep in for me then, Nate.
Oh, I wish I could have a sleep in. I keep waking up at 5 o'clock.
Do you?
Just for the chance.
Just for the chat.
On the charts.
Well, that,
On the charts.
you train your body, don't you? That's what it is. You train your body.
Yeah,
Okay, guys. Sorry, Nate.
It's not good.
Guys, I'm going to
It's
go
not good
risk
weekend when
free.
you wake up at 5 o'clock, though.
Yeah, I'm going risk free on this second entry. I'm up $80 on it. So I am risk free. I'm going to go risk free on this first entry now as well. Because we might as well. So lovely, lovely. Let's see if we can get down to our target, which is down here. The 15 is going to tell us. So see what I mean about the fake out there, Dan?
Yeah.
Little fake out. It does this quite a lot. So it's now, if we look at the one flipping now. There's only 3 minutes left of the one though. I'm going to take a partial.
My alert's just gone off for Naz for the 15-minute breakout.
As a
How do you find your breakout strategy on NAS, mate?
Just the same as Maraki, really. If you look at the 15 now, look.
Oh, but that means I've got to get out of bed then, mate. God's sakes, Nate.
Oh,
Don't tell him, Nate. Don't tell him.
is this
get
one?
out of the sweaty pit.
Oh, God, my head.
Wait, you been drinking?
Nah, I ain't been drinking. Just tired, mate. Overworked and tired.
You gotta lay off that spice.
No.
It's not June, Nate.
Guys, I took a
Well,
partial.
if we look at this 15 what?
I've took a partial from this second trade and I've gone risk free. Just be aware. Took about not much, $70 I've took from it. Just because it's the new one, but also no, it's not the 2. Yeah, the new one. If the 1 stays bullish, what does that mean? That means we might come back up from the top wick, which would stop us out anyway. I'm thinking we're just going to drive straight through here. We're coming down again. And if we're going off the 4, so the 4 closed
Exactly.
bearish, we're expecting the 4 to flip, aren't we?
Yeah, that 4 is going to tank any minute now.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting
You could
ready.
technically get another entry on underneath the 4. If you want to, I'm not putting another entry on stream, no way. I've had too many on stream. But yeah, really nice, guys.
And this lines up with Nate's logic as well, with the 15-minute breakout. It'll just, mate, I reckon it is getting ready to fly. It is getting ready for that big huff
$60
down to the downside.
Are we gonna drive?
Big Nads is getting ready for that fat pump.
Big fat pump. Been a fantastic session though. For learning. Really good.
Oh yes, it's been an educational one for sure.
6,
Where you got it going down to? That 24,753.
7-9. I've got 24,793 for the 4 hour, but the 4 hour didn't actually tap it. So that's my sort of area. But you can pop through to 24665. That's what I've got.
Yeah. The wick on the 15, 24,753.
24,753.
I think it would go.
24,753 around here. 24,753.
I can't see it on the phone.
Ah, right, yeah. I know what you mean.
You look on the 15 minutes, the bottom of that 15-minute wick.
See
To the
that?
left.
Yeah, that's not 24,753. That's 24806 for me on mine. So it'll just be numbers out. Yeah. That's what we've got.
That's where I'm going to start trailing. I'm going to trail it from there.
We've got to push them past that, to be honest with you. We just a tad past it before rejection, but you can really pop down to 24715.
Yeah, it's rejected my my support.
So I've took some partial now of that second trade.
I don't really like NAS, to be fair. I prefer gold.
Yeah, same.
See, I prefer
Yeah, that was my
gold.
question, really. I just was curious as to, whether you think that NAS is as reliable as gold in your trading strategy.
Well, gold used to scare me, now NAS scares me.
Yeah.
Well, NAS, the way I look at
answers
NAS,
everything I need to know.
the way I look at NAS is a calmer version of gold. And I think NAS, the 1 hour time frames respect zones far greater than gold does on the 1 hour. So just one to be aware of on NAS. So yeah, I like them both really. What I don't like about them is when they're both fucking all-time highs. That's when I don't fucking like them. I've got no fucking data to go off. So yeah, you just need the data. When you've got no data, it's really difficult. So I mean, look at this now. This is beautiful. That entry there. If we took that wing back, which we slightly missed, but that entry there would have been very, very sexy. Very, very sexy. There's no top wick on this 5. 3 minutes left of this 5. Ideally, we need a 5 close below, but the 15 hasn't closed below yet, but left a gap. I don't think we're going to reject again, right? Because, well, we have to break a low, which we've broke this low, but I can see the forward coming straight through, really. I can see the forward coming straight through because the 4 hasn't tapped its zone yet, unless it's print new data, which it can do. So we'll see. See, this is a lovely 5. I mean, look at that gap. It's beautiful.
Oh, what do you reckon, Nathaniel? Do you reckon I should go and work today?
Depends if it's raining.
No, well, it's meant to be pissing it down in Plymouth.
Just put a jacket on, man.
Get out of bed and have a look.
Yeah, I mean,
Dan, you should be saying just put a t-shirt on, man, instead of a vest.
It's wet outside. It's wet outside. It's not raining yet, though, but it's meant to.
Well, I mean, if it's wet outside, it's probably already rained.
Oh, it did overnight, but there's meant to be rain due today as well. I just knowing my luck, I'll fucking go all the way out to bloody Stoke Village, and then it'll just fucking piss it down. And I'll be like, great.
What you got to do? You working outside?
Yeah. Well, it's always outside for me, mate.
Landscaping.
Yeah, landscaping, isn't it?
Yeah, you know TikTok, don't you, Nate? Can you get money just by doing, like, will TikTok pay you just for views? Do you know what I mean? Like monetize it just for views?
Yes.
I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not really. I think it's more. I think it is views, but I think it's when people likes and all that kind of stuff. So it's when your page gets really popular, isn't it?
I made a
I don't think
penny.
as much as YouTube.
I made a penny the other day.
A penny?
Someone send you a duck or something.
No, TikTok. I don't know. I had loads of likes. I had like 3k likes on one of them, and
You get sent presents, don't you, and stuff that's worth money.
I don't know, do you? Well, that might be that.
Well, that's what I've seen. I'll be honest with you, mate. This is the first year I've kind of looked at it. I'm not really.
Yeah.
I asked ChatGPT everything. Ask ChatGPT how you
Yeah.
make money on TikTok and it'll tell you.
Yeah.
Take your clothes off.
You just can't mention. You just can't mention like you can't recommend prop firms live on TikTok. You can't mention money.
Yeah.
Don't mention anything, otherwise that's when you get kicked off, I think.
Oh well, I mention money all the time, but I think it's more like you can't show your charts and that, can you?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's what you want to do. That you want to say to them, come onto YouTube and you can see
Yeah.
my full chart, and that's how you get your views, then, don't you?
Yeah. Look at that 5. That's a beautiful 5. No bottom wick though. No top wick on this 5. But we did. Did we break this low? No top wick on that 5. It's going to come straight through this, gentleman.
That's tanking.
I don't want to trail it. I'd like to just hold out and just hold and see where it goes. But
No, just hold.
no. I'm gonna have to take some money, mate.
Take some partials. Take some partials.
Lying.
Nah, man's gonna trail. I'm gonna trail, mate. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, just say to yourself, right? How would you feel if it came back up and stopped you out at break even
Exactly.
and you didn't take any profit? How would you feel?
Yeah.
That's one thing I really struggled with. That's why I have to take a partial, me. I have to. Because remember, it's
Yeah.
not.
I
Yeah,
turned
so
the
go on.
stop loss down, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's another way. We don't take partial. You trail your stop loss, so you know you're guaranteed something. It's awful being stuck in it. It's awful being in profit for ages, for it to come up, stop you out at break even, and you've literally wasted 4 hours. It's awful. It's awful.
If I see about $400, I'll bring the stop loss down to about $200, and I know I've got my wages for the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm dealing with like low risk and stuff like that. It's only a small account, so I tend to take partials and then just let the rest ride. Unless it hits like 1%, then I'll just either take the 1% and have a tiny little amount left in it.
Now it's time to start fucking trailing.
So we broke the low now, guys. Can we get a nice pop? You passed phase 1 yesterday, Nate, Dan.
I know, wicked, isn't it?
Yeah, class, man.
Amazing.
There we go,
Absolutely
guys.
amazing.
There we
And-
go.
Right,
We're now
it's just took that wick to the left on the 15 minute.
Yeah. See, I've got this
Yeah,
area
yeah.
getting tapped. So, second trade,
another big.
$150, up $200, and we've already had a partial out of it. Lovely jubbly. What a beautiful morning considering the first trade.
Damn right. Now in profit.
So if we look at the 4 now, right? If we look where we think this 4 can go, yeah, we said it's clean traffic lane. This 4 can actually come all the way straight through to 24661, right? Because the other ones did. These two did. Straight through. Where we at? Yeah. Straight through. But the reason why we've got to take profit around these levels, because you've got 3 areas where you're rejected from here. Okay, I mean this one came down to this level, so yeah, you could easily pop straight through twice where you've rejected from this level. So we could get rejected from around here. So this is where you've got to weigh it all up and go, okay, what's the probability of us rejecting from here? And then we work out, okay, do we need to take some partial? And if so, how much? Because it's all based off, our decisions are all based off the probability of it rejecting from here. That makes sense. So yeah, we've hit our target now, lovely, which we were expecting the first 4 hour to do, but didn't quite do it. Yeah, it's been really nice. Just gold this morning, we could easily get a nice pop straight through to 24711, you know. And the reason
There you
being,
go. That's me out. I'm done.
the reason being is because the 4 closed here, whereas when we rejected from here prior, what did we do? 4 closed there. 4 closed here, Oh, he tapped it. Yeah, actually, you could reject from there. To be fair.
I mean, like I say, I mean, it could very well fly through, but mate, I'm gonna fucking walk away with 600 quid. You know what I mean?
So you're up for the day now?
It's on your hands. Put it on your hands. Get to work, John.
Are you back up for the
No,
day
I
now
don't know
then,
about
John?
that. Yeah, back up
Nice.
for the day, back up for the week.
Lovely, John.
Beautiful.
It's Friday. Don't forget it's Friday.
I know, 5 days a day, isn't it?
Protect your profits. Don't give it back.
I'll protect you in a minute.
Ooh.
Hey, you're so kind, John. Protecting everybody.
Yeah, I'll protect Nate's bumhole.
Whoa, whoa, that's my job.
Just took a turn.
I'd love to
Maybe
get
down
another
there,
trade
right?
on, but I think you are right, Nate, to be honest. Like you say, it's Friday. Walk away with some profit for the week. Walk away with some profit for the day, innit?
John Tootin.
It's not very much. I'm up 200 for the week, but considering the week has been fucking shit for me. It has been shite.
Rather good for me.
Look at you, you went free now.
You know, rubbish week. I've had hardly any trades this week, and I've had more losses than wins this week.
Euro USD.
But I am in profit, which is nice. So I think I'm just gonna have to take some of Nate's sage advice and just sit on my hands. I think. Now,
We got a nice
walk
box.
away.
Do it.
Ooh. No, well done, John. You've done really well, mate. Really well. And we're back again Monday, not here, Tuesday I might be on later. But after that only happens once a month where I'll miss a Monday and Tuesday. But then we're back on for the next 3 weeks. Or I've got nothing planned. I'm not away, nothing like that. Every day for the next 3 weeks. We're on every day. And we're going to get some nice payouts ready for Crimble. Ready for Crimble.
That'd be nice. I'd love a payout for Christmas. So it'd be very nice.
Well, I said I've dropped hours at work now, so I'm starting to spend more than I'm bringing in a week. So it's gonna have to start sitting on my hands and stop spending. I'm not pushing any payouts. I've got 500 to make on this 4 days minimum trading, and then I pass, and that'll be the funded account. So I'm happy. It's all going in the right direction.
Yeah, you're doing mint, mate.
So yeah, if it comes out now, I'll have a percent. That me happy. Happy.
Right, I'm gonna turn it off before I get sucked into more trading. So
What are you doing
now? But
Oh,
I
we
need
are counting.
I need to fucking walk away now. So I will catch you boys on Monday, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend.
Yeah, no
You
worries,
too,
John.
buddy. I will see you next week.
That.
Yeah, see you next week, fellas. In a bit. Take care.
See you next night.
Bye-bye.
Laters, potatoes.
Ladies, petite. That's how he talks as well, isn't it? It is how he talks. I'm gonna be.
Let's get Naz tanking.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't like there's no top wick here though. I don't like how there's no top wick here. Tell you what, guys.
I'll just come back later. My little lad later.
It's just about to hit that 15-minute wick I was on about. Is that where you've got it at?
See, I don't know what 15-minute. You're on futures, aren't you? Slightly different.
To the
No,
left.
I'm on a capital.com spot chart at the minute.
Oh yeah.
So the bottom of the. What is it?
Oh, this one here.
753.
Yeah, I see it.
It's the 7th of November at 6:45 at night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's specific. Yeah. I'm on
Get
a
it?
5-minute time
Yeah,
frame, but
got
yeah, 650, 753 or something like that. 754. Yeah,
752 I've got.
it's gonna surpass that, man. Me bother.
Yeah, 24752.
24752. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, guys. What I'm gonna do. What time are you on? 11:15. Yeah.
Yeah, what a good day, man. We haven't done this in a while. Stay on till 4.
Stop it, Dan.
Child free weekend for me as well.
Is it?
Oh, nice.
Ooh, get yourself a PS5, Nate. Get yourself a PS5 and get online with us.
What you doing with it? What you doing with it, Nate?
I'll probably get a brass.
Nice.
Why not? Why not, mate?
Not really. I'm not paying for that shit.
You don't need to, a man of your calibre.
That's it.
They
Sniffing
should be
spoons,
paying you.
grab one and take her home.
Just get on FaceTime. We'll do a group chat thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good spoons to
guys.
buy someone off and lager.
Right, guys, I'm closing out
Will
my
do.
first trade.
Good deal.
I am done. I'm closing out both trades. Done. Okay. We're up $120 this morning after our loss this morning. So, yeah, been a lovely, lovely, lovely day. We took $400. No, we didn't. 1, 2. Yeah, we took $400 from that trade. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I've closed out because I've got to shoot off, guys. But yeah, you could easily pop down to 247.15. I could go a bit further, but I'm done for the day. We're up. I'll update the logbooks. I'll have that ready for Monday. It's another win for the stream. I've put the loss on the stream already, so we are now 28 wins, 3 break evens, and 7 losses on stream. Okay, that's absolutely smashing it. Yeah, other than that, I'm not here Monday. I should be on Tuesday. I'll let you know in the school community what time I'll get on. I might be a bit late. I might even do a New York session yet, I don't know. But other than that, after that, we're on every day for the next 3-4 weeks even. Okay, we'll get some
Are you
nice
breaking
payouts.
up the...
I don't know. Just when I feel like it. I don't know. When I
Like
feel
2
like
weeks
it.
before Christmas or something?
No, probably a week or something. Depending on the markets go, really.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's been nice. I mean, the last 2 days on trading, it's been a bit shit. I can't remember the last time I took two losses in two days. So yesterday, I was minus $98, which is fuck all, and today we took a loss, but we're still up $120. So, yeah, we're doing okay, guys.
I took £100 loss on gold yesterday
Yeah.
at about 5:30ish,
Yeah.
5:15, because I was waiting for it to tank, and then at 6:15 it tanked. Just need enough to make us out.
Yeah.
I was
Just like Naz is still tanking.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Nah, you're going to either see a rejection from here around 246.65, but it looks pretty clean through to here. But like I say, I've got to go, guys. I'm love and leave you. Weird week. I'm never going on holiday again. I'll put it down to holiday now. Just chat. Right, I will catch you later, guys. Thanks for jumping on. I'll close the TikTok and that. And catch you later, TikTok. Thanks for joining.
Wicked weekend.
YouTube, thanks a lot.
Have a good weekend, guys.
All the best.
See you later.